The Unbelievable Adventures of Pecos Bill. Rated PG. Starts Friday, March 24th at a theater near you.
Watch me trick flip. Cocoa Pebbles.
Cartoon Man, how'd you do that?
Give me a Cocoa Pebbles and I'll show you.
Okay.
Tongue twisting chocolatey taste.
Barney, you're no cartoon.
Wanna bet?
Who's Cocoa Pebbles cereal, part of this complete breakfast? It's flown and it's free. You can stretch it, wear it, bounce it in 4 fun colors. One free with Maitland card on marked boxes of Pebbles.
Get pumped up mutant muscle action.
What a kick!
With the X-Men later today on Fox Kids.
Relax, soldier. Follow me. Made it. Just for the win. We'll be right back.
What's it like to experience Skittles? The combinations. Combinations of fruit flavor.
In every bag of Skittles bite-sized candy.
It's a wallop of fruit.
A wallop?
A wallop. Lemon, lime, and grape. So this would be a fruity bop shebang. Now add an orange.
And it's a ting-tang.
Bop shebang. Every Skittles combination
is a new experience. A cattywampus.
A double dodecathon.
A fruit.
How do you describe a Skittles experience? You decide. Taste the rainbow of fruit flavors. It's a fruit kerfluffle. Every time. It's Cool Tools time!
Wow, the Cool Tools Power Workbench!
Got your own workbench!
Cool Tools!
Super saw and a wrench!
Cool Tools! Cool, cool, cool! Cool Tools! Listen to this!
It's the Cool Tools Power Workbench with built-in sounds. 2 super tools, even a work light. You can get more cool tools, too.
We got power! Cool, cool, cool! Cool Tools!
The Cool Tools Power Workbench comes with everything here. Other tools sold separately, batteries not included.
Ronald makes it magic! Ronald, what's gotten into that?
A McDonald's Happy Meal. Come on, I'll make one specially for you.
Okay.
Now you could have lunch with a lion or chat with a chimpanzee because McDonald's has gone a little wild with the amazing Wildlife Happy Meal. There are 8 lovable, huggable stuffed animals in all, one with every Happy Meal you buy.
It's a jungle in there.
I'm so proud of my grandson. He just did a raging 100-foot vertical.
Oh, that's nothing. My Daniel caught some wicked air.
That's bogus. My Billy ripped a whitewater freefall.
Well, my Thomas does the do.
Oh!
Nothing's more intense than slamming Mountain Dew.
You must be very proud.
Tall Tale, the biggest adventure of the year, is coming from Walt Disney Pictures. And the excitement is blowing into Subway, announcing the Subway Tall Tale Kids Pack, a freshly made 4-inch round sandwich, ice-cold drink, and a cookie. Plus, an action figure included in every pack. So saddle up for Disney's Tall Tale at a theater near you. And hang on to the fun when you rope yourself a kids pack only at Subway.
Every time you take a bite of Berry Berry Kicks, you're gonna get buried.
Eddie?
That's because Berry Berry Kicks has the flavors of strawberry, raspberry, cherry, and grape mixed into every berry berry shape. So you get your favorite berry flavors in every tasty bite.
Eddie?
Berry Berry Kicks, a very berried part of this complete breakfast. One bite.
Eddie?
And you'll get buried.
Now back to our show.
Team Tiger is brought to you by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
We're in Moab, Utah with Kevin Branford, 15-year-old competitive climber.
Tony, come on up.
Where's the elevator? Look at him free climbing the north face of Wingate Mall. Kevin has earned his stripes, so how about you?
It takes hard work and a good breakfast every day, like one that starts with the sweet crunch of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes cereal.
Let's crank it, Tony.
Going down.
You can join the team and bring out the Tiger
In you. There goes.
Sink your teeth into this. It's the spectacular Fox Hanging with the Shark sweepstakes. Here's your chance to win every single Street Sharks toy there is, including hand sharks, action figures, and the Shark Cruiser vehicle. Awesome! But that's not all. You could win a family trip for 4 to hang out with real sharks up close and personal at the National Aquarium in Baltimore, plus $500 spending money. And 500 others will get a Street Sharks action figure. To enter, send a postcard with your name and address to Fox Hanging with the Sharks, P.O. Box 230, Los Angeles 90078. Dive in, because entries must be received by April 7th.
Get more mutant action for your muscle.
What a kick!
Pump up with the X-Men. Let's do it. For a power half hour, watch the X-Men later today on Fox Kids.
10 minutes.
Ah, my public awaits.
Is the Fox ready?
Absolutely.
Okay, then. We need 6 cups of coffee, 3 tunas on rye, 4 fries, and a tea. No lemon. Any questions?
Just one. Are you sure the mouse started this way?
Trust me, kid. You'll go far.
We'll be right back.
Get this, gumshoes! Carmen's up to some new action-packed tricks.
Hang on for the ride of your lives, detectives.
Watch an all-new Where on Earth is Carmen San Diego later today on Fox Kids.
They get no kick being thrown from a plane. 1,000-foot fall doesn't thrill them at all. So tell me, why should it be true that they get a kick out of do 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 do? All right, now. Energy is what you need. You can fill your bowl with Cheerios. 'Cause you got a lot to do before lunch.
A bowl of Cheerios, part of this complete breakfast.
You got a lot to do before lunch.
And now, only on boxes of Cheerios, Muppet Light Switch covers.
How enlightening.
Kermit, Gonzo, the whole gang get one of 3 cutouts on specially marked boxes of Cheerios.
Yay! Hey, who turned out the lights?
I can feel that crazy craving for honeycomb.
Honeycomb, honeycomb, me one honeycomb.
I know the feeling. It's so sweet and crunchy. Crunchy. Let's get some.
Honeycomb!
Honeycomb cereal is an irresistible part of this complete breakfast.
Honeycomb!
Now, playing in Honeycomb.
Posters of 3 stars. Free.
It's Ewing, Morning, and Kemp.
That's me.
They're all awesome.
The coolest one is me.
One free inside Honeycomb.
Oh, you know it's me.
Ooh. I think he wants your Blade Runner skate. He wants to trade. The cool new Blade Runner skates. Hit it! Now available on planet Earth. Blade Runner by Rollerblade.
We're the Kids Club kids, we just wanna have fun. The Kids Club kids to a big case #1.
The Burger King Kids Club, where it's cool to be a kid.
Disney's new Goofy movie? Great! And now at Burger King, they've got these Goofy adventure toys straight out of a Goofy movie. You could get one with every Kids Club meal. Burger King in a Goofy movie?
The Burger King Kids Club. It's a cool place.
Kool-Aid Flavor Mania's on tour. Styling in the islands with the hottest flavor combos ever. The all-new Island Twist. On guitar, Kiwi Lime. Drums, orange pineapple. Bass, Mango Betty. Give it up for the Island Twist. The newest addition to Kool-Aid Flavor Mania.
Ritz Bits peanut butter sandwiches with the delicious taste of real peanut butter on the inside and buttery little Ritz crackers on the outside. Who can resist a Ritz Bits sandwich with peanut butter? Ritz Bits sandwiches with cheese, with the taste of real cheese on the inside and buttery little Ritz crackers on the outside. Who on earth can resist Ritz Bits sandwiches with cheese?
Tricks, get your tricks!
Tricks?
A fruit-alicious part of this complete breakfast!
Bursting with the sweet, fruity taste.
You can see! Grapey purple, lime green! I gotta tackle those tricks! My eyes are playing tricks. Tricks? It's a tricks bowl!
And it'll bowl you over. But silly rabbit tricks are for kids.
Color-changing, trick-shaped water squirters. Now there's one free in marked boxes of tricks.
Hey, there's something in my yogurt.
Kids everywhere are finding something in this new yogurt.
I want to know what it is and what you're going to do about it!
Unknown goo from here to here.
It's red. No, wait. It's purple.
Hello, it's Fruit Roll-Ups yogurt.
We took fruity yogurt and put the taste of fruit roll-ups down the middle, so what's inside is fun.
There's something in my yogurt.
New Fruit Roll-Ups yogurt from Yoplait.
He ate it.
Introducing Kellogg's Rice Krispies treats in a box. May we suggest, when satisfying your craving for the chewy, marshmallowy, homemade taste of Kellogg's Rice Krispies treats squares. Don't forget your friends. Kellogg's Rice Krispies.
Something for a little later. How's it going, people? My name is Frank, and welcome to the finale of Dragon Quest III HD2D, Joey's favorite, remaster, only on Super RPG Friends. It's Thursday night. I've had a long day, but the weekend is on the horizon, and I'm so excited to knock this game out. And honestly, I'm kind of excited to tell you guys about what we're doing next. Tonight, I am joined by my two lovely, beautiful, handsome, I need to look up even more synonyms and just really go nuts with it, co-hosts Joey and John. It's good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Oh, okay. All right. Since I was going to give you the crossed arm shit, but, you know, I got some...
Oh, no, I'm just sitting. I'm sorry. I'm, like, literally just sitting like this. My bad. It's just my face. It's resting hipster posture. I don't know what to tell you. HP.
Joey, we had a poll asking who the #1 kiss boy of Super RPG Friends was, and you did not win. That was a long time ago.
Really? Dude, no, I'm a big kisser. I'm a fucking smoocher. I love
smooching. Joey,
yeah.
I guess we got. You know what they say about when two dudes say that they love smooching at the same time. What they have to do.
I'll kiss you on the lips. Don't fucking think I won't do it.
Wait, we'll make it the most expensive.
I'm the least kiss. Get the fuck out of here, man.
No Joey, way. I have a flight credit. I can get you down here for Frank's barbecue and pool party in July, and we can put that to the test.
I'll do it, man. I'll kiss your ass. Too. Not literally. Sycophantically, for sure.
Sycophantic.
We also got a full party tonight. We got Pretty Cody and the lovely Andrew Blewett, a.k.a. Lord Drooby, a.k.a. the Jolly Green Giant, joining us tonight. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. It's great to see y'all. How are y'all doing?
Why am I green and why am I giant?
Well, it's a vegetable joke, so you wouldn't get it.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going for, and I wasn't sure, actually. I was going to mention, don't tell that to Drew, because that's canned vegetables, and he's not going to be about it.
I thought it didn't hit at first, but Drewby's follow-up made it kind of hit, so I was like, all right, it worked out.
I didn't want to have to inquire within, so I'm glad you were inquired without.
What's up, chat?
Drewby sees broccoli, he florets away.
This isn't the first one of the night. That's like, there was like 2 ones in the 10 minutes of pre-show that y'all missed. All right.
Dynamite, each one of them.
It's true. The man, he truly is an ace. He cannot miss. It was gonna line up the super.
Okay, well, if he's ace, then he would... Yeah, that's what I was laughing at earlier. But look, if he's ace, then he's the least kissed.
Oh, I see. You're going for technicalities here. You want that kiss title.
I want the kiss title. I'm just fucking offended that you guys said, what do you mean I'm the least kissed? I need you to explain this to me.
I don't know about least kiss. I just said that you were not the #1 kiss boy.
I'm probably the #1 kiss boy. I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Let's put it to a vote. Let's get a poll going.
John, how long have you and Crystal been married?
Like 8 years.
Okay.
That's a lot of kissing.
That's a lot of kissing. That is a lot of kissing. Although my relationship did last longer, so I would say I'm the most. But you're older. But hold on. Is it relative?
You also just asked about
Crystal's
marriage.
also my second wife.
That's true.
Oh.
How long was your first marriage?
The Road family.
I was with my first wife for 7 years married and 12 years together.
Yeah, well, I was a whore in my 20s, so...
There's two.
Yeah, but are you bi? And the answer is no. So
that's true. That's true.
Boy?
I gave a boy a peck once, and I was like, not for me. Now I know. Like, all right, cool. You gotta figure it out, you know. And I guess I'm a learn by doing, right?
Okay, but hold on one second. Now, when you say most kissed, are you talking about like lifetime total, or is it a relative kiss value?
Is there a counter going up every time?
Right,
like,
right.
Bing, bing, bing.
Because John has a couple years on me, as we were just talking about, and so that's a little unfair.
It's we haven't fired up the game and we're exploring our sexuality.
Well, because we need Dragon Quest III to explore our... Dude, okay, people who fucking ride or die Dragon Quest
a job change eventually
are deeply straight. I have never, like... And that's why I only kind of just like Dragon Quest. You know?
You're not
Dragon Quest for the straight.
For you're too gay for it.
Yeah, I'm too gay for Dragon Quest, too straight for Final Fantasy. I don't know, or too straight for Nier. I don't know.
Born too gay.
North American
Nier. Dragon Quest. Born too straight for Nier. Born just in time to play Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh. Okay, S&T's a little bi with it.
Oh,
you know?
very. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That tracks. That tracks.
What's the most POC RPG series, though? That's the question. How do I... What is it?
Why don't you just
That's
throw
a
that
tough
into
one.
ChatGPT? It'll tell you.
Nah, fuck that.
No way, buddy.
That's why, as I said,
is Trails the whitest RPG series?
Yes, but
no. I think the whitest one is Persona.
Is what?
Persona. That's the whitest RPG series.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. I would say that. Yeah, but I mean, Persona still has a demographic.
I guess this is also kind of wild because these are both Japanese franchises. So yeah,
that's the joke.
Yeah, but like, you know, who do you think who's the majority of K-pop listeners is like white women?
I can't.
All the K-pop guys I know are dudes. It's really weird. I know no women who like K-pop, which is weird.
K-pop?
K-pop psyop, man.
It's all guys who won't say hello to their barista. You know, like I don't know how else
right.
to describe them. Yeah.
I know people that listen to K-pop, but I don't know offhand who listens to K-pop. The knowledge itself is like a blue pill.
Cody just fucking dropped a nuke on the entire Midwestern U.S. with that statement, dude. That's fuck. We could just wrap it up now. We beat the final boss with that. I think
the boss is dead.
Rip.
Let's see. Let's switch on over. Actually, anyway, get this bad boy going. We're not gonna fucking update until we beat the game. We can update after we beat the game and then go, wow, look how fast the bird is now. Wow, I can teleport to the mini metal place, and then turn the game off.
Oh yeah, they updated the bird on the new patch, right?
Yeah, they made it quicker.
Oh, they did?
I suffered through slow bird for nothing.
Slow bird.
But you got powerful monster tamer. You
That's
gotta
true.
start this game before we start fucking and sucking. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, oops. That's a money sign? That was supposed to be a hashtag. That's my Cash App. Is Slowbird.
Slowbird.
Slowbird is
what's up, Judge?
Slowbird is this follow up to Freebird that nobody wanted.
Slowbird, take it easy. Yeah, right.
That is Foghat, worst song ever.
I know. Cody knows what I'm talking about.
I love Slowbird. Take it easy.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get me to sing this time. No
Not
way.
this time.
I think I sang Creed last time I was here with like dumb lyrics to it.
You stimmed something, that's for sure.
Yeah.
If you're here, you stim.
I've been watching
RPG Friends motto.
like way too much.
Creed is like Nickelback in that they have like 1 or 2 songs and they just recycle the actual music and just put slightly different lyrics on. Is that right? So I can only think of like
put some respect on what's Mark Tremonti? What's the fucking guitarist name?
Of Creed?
Yeah.
Bobby Napkins.
Bobby Napkins.
Yeah. Bobby Napkins.
Mark Tremonti. Yeah. Why do I gaslight myself into thinking I don't know things?
It's Father Bobby Napkins. You know, he loves his Jeebus. That's Creed, right?
I'm Father Bobby Napkins.
I think they were originally like a Christian rock group. I don't know if they stuck with that though.
I mean, I don't think like they are Christian rock, but they do have like Christian themes, and they are Christians. It's something like they're not like Skillet level Christian rock. They're like less religious than that, or something like that. I don't fucking know.
Now I'm out of the loop. What's Skillet? Is that like a group?
Yeah, they're terrible.
Okay.
Yeah,
when I think Christian rock, I think Five Iron Frenzy. I don't know.
Never heard of them.
Holy shit, bro! That's the most MySpace core thing I've ever fucking heard. Didn't I?
I'm old.
Didn't I play Five Iron Frenzy when I was streaming Dragon Quest XI? No, it was Mustard Plug. My bad.
Mustard Plug. There you go.
Because I got sick of the fucking Sugiyama music, so I was like, let's put on some real stuff. Mark Tremonti has 3 riffs. Fuck yourself, Tonio. They all slap.
Yeah, but still just 3.
He's got the man loves hammer-ons with chorus. Just fucking loves it. But so do I, so does like every Midwest emo guitarist, so it's only
you can't
fair.
resist them.
Didn't Creed do the songs like "Good Morning, Good Day" like for a chorus? Like I don't fucking know.
Actually,
they did "Drops of Jupiter," "Soul Sister."
That's Train,
Virginia.
I was about to say Soul Sister. That's like that doesn't. I don't think that's Creed.
Then what am I thinking of?
That's Train, bro. Creed is higher. Can you take me higher?
You said higher, and the 5 white guys on video all broke out.
We're off the rails here.
Excuse me.
Yeah, sorry.
God damn it, John.
Excuse me. Also, with arms wide open. Wait, what'd you say?
And then, hold me now.
Yeah, that one.
'Cause I'm 6 feet off the ground and I'm in train.
From the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. I'm
pretty sure.
Philistine.
I'm thinking about it. I'm pretty sure that Creed is just Collective Soul with the serial numbers filed off.
I always thought they were kind of Pearl Jam adjacent.
Yeah, Once again, Drewby just being so anti-Creed, you know.
That's what they call
John, what were you gonna say? You said something.
Song?
Yeah.
I said that we're all off the rails here.
Oh,
pretty quickly. That was kind of like that's a land speed record, right?
Yeah. It's the Dragon Quest III effect we've learned. It does something to us, like.
This is the butt rock variety hour where we talk shit about like not quite new metal, grunge descended bands of like
alternative rock. You fucking dumbass.
No.
On Tuesday, I think we literally talked about the game like once. It was beautiful. Like.
Wait, hold on. I just really quickly want to address this statement, and by really quickly, I mean I want to have a 5-minute sidebar about it. Well, Frank, what are you eating, Frankie? Actually, before I go on that sidebar, let me take a bite of that lemon bar. Is that a sandwich or breakfast?
Oh, that looks like it has so many delicious carbs on it.
Oh, the Popeyes. It's a Popeye.
Is it the pickle one? Is it the pickle?
Mm-mm.
Creed walks so Nickelback could run. I hate that.
I disagree. They were contemporaries, so.
They were a couple drinks in me, and I will sing along to either band. That's all.
Because Nickelback was like 97, wasn't it?
It was definitely late 90s, yeah. Because I know that one of their albums came out on September 11th, 2001.
Yeah, that was a real 9/11. But also put some respect on Nickelback's name. The E comes before the L. I think I'm like 85%.
Nickelback?
Yeah, you're right.
Nickelback.
Hold on,
It's
let's see.
It's Nickelback, not Nickelback.
Nickelback, okay. 96.
Also, would you guys put, what was that? We were meant to live for so much
So much more.
Oh,
Switchfoot.
Yeah, it was Switchfoot.
If you want me to sing along very loud, put 2 drinks in me and put that song on a jukebox.
Are we kissing now?
Cody, we're bringing you down
all
for
night
the barbecue.
Cody, like, touching to the touch tunes.
I'll grab you and pull you close and I'll be like, this is the part where they're chainsawing the wall in the music video. And,
I got you.
Distinct lack of 3 doors down and trapped.
Hold on. That Frank, wasn't that your first band that you ever saw?
That was the first song I ever memorized. Was Kryptonite?
Yeah, that's right.
3 Doors Down.
Also, iconic Dragon Quest moments.
Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Woke
hell
Bridge
yeah.
on
The
June.
Woke Bridge.
Yeah, you guys did it. You did it for June. Hell yeah.
Thanks, John. Thank the 6 doors down.
Pride
Month. Okay, hold on. I really want to hit the rewind button real fast because there's something that Tony mentioned that I need to address. So he said, didn't Creed do a baseball stadium song? So the lore is this. So Scott Stapp of Creed fame wrote a song for his son. Okay, he wrote a song for his newborn son, I believe, or maybe he was a kid, I don't know. But he wrote a song for his son and then decided to... He got like contracted by the Florida Mariners to write a song. So instead of writing a song because he's talentless for the Florida Mariners, he just changed the lyrics to be about the Mariners. So the song begins with it's the same exact song, just the lyrics are different, and it starts with "Let's play ball, it's game day," and then there's like a Foley sound effect of a baseball being hit by a baseball bat. So it's like, "Let's play ball, it's game day." It's the fucking funniest thing. You have to hear it.
I'm listening to it.
dope.
Right. What the hell? I didn't know they wrote a song for the Marlins.
That is crazy lore.
Marlins will soar.
Oh, Marlins. What did I say? Mariners? Mariners?
Yeah.
What did I do?
That's Seattle.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know sports.
Neither do I, but Nintendo.
Thank you. No, that's helpful. Whatever. Marinators. The Marinade. The Florida Marinade.
No, the Florida Marineros.
What's up, Soul? Right on brand for CQ.
Well, you missed the big gay
bridge.
woke bridge. So, you know.
The Florida Marinators will be playing against the New Jersey Aeolies this week.
Someone was playing this, they saw that, and they're like, "Oh, come on! No, come on!"
Like, come on, man. Florida Marinade is kind of cooking. It's kind of good, dude. It's good. Oh, man.
I think the marinara would be more cooking.
Thanks, John. Thanks for that, John.
10, 12 hours.
I need to sit John down in the cuck chair and have him just watch every episode of The Sopranos.
I think you two can just get on a couch for that one.
I would. John is going to be JD Vance when he sits down and watches The Sopranos, because he's not only going to watch it, but he's going to fuck that couch while watching it. The J in JD Vance is for John.
I thought he was going to kill the Pope afterward.
Well, he did that already.
That deed is done.
The deed is done.
I mean, there's a new Pope. So.
Yeah, so you know,
but he's from Chicago.
It's not too late. It's never too late.
Anyway, and now we could go back to the other thing about distinct lack of 3 Doors Down and Trapped. So I wanted to address this because Trapped, they're like, the singer of that band is like an alt-right fucking imbecile. I mean, probably all those bands, right? But they recently have been doing this like acoustic tour where it's like the one guy who formed the band and like 4 dads who are getting paid like an exorbitant amount of money to, you know, basically be a cover band and like listen to like him probably spout like Fox News bullshit on the road and like talk about how trans people don't exist and shit. Yeah,
this reminds me of a story that's tangent. I, like, no joke, like a week ago was like, whatever happened to the band Lost Prophets? And I
Cody, no!
What?
I had no idea.
I'm not aware of this lore.
Wait, really? You don't
No. What happened?
We fucked the baby, bro.
What?
We fucked the baby. And we're demonetized. All right.
I was gonna say.
That is the very short version.
God.
Yeah.
What
No, dude, it's like
I had no idea.
It gets way worse.
It's worse. Whatever you think it is, it's worse than what you think.
You're just gonna have to look it up on your own time. We're not
Armor
having
with
this
the little
conversation here.
armor with the little slime. Okay.
Okay. Well, at least Armor's keeping it topical.
It's true.
It's a shame. It's a shame because though that was a good band, but
the Fake Sound of Progress was like a formative album for me too.
Really?
I remember being like 11 or 12 years old.
It was a very cool band when I was young.
Dude, Shinobi versus Dragon Ninja. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? That's
riff,
the coolest thing. Yeah, dude.
But I was like, well, I won't be listening to that none.
Can someone look up if any of the Three Doors Down guys are problematic? I'm just curious.
I don't have to look it up. I know.
Yeah, I am reasonably well informed that at least one of them is shitty.
One of the Three Doors Down. I was, bro. I had parents I was angsty toward. I was on the internet. That was exact.
Summer. That was like 80% of their lyrics were like, I can't.
Yeah, Summer, dude.
Summer.
Yeah, he's like, yes, yeah. Literally,
on a deeply sinister tone when you get to know him, but that's okay. Well, look at this little slime. There he is.
There he is.
Okay. The romantic undertones in the song start to hit a little differently.
Yeah. Anyway, I read the wiki and Rodney Dangerfield.
Hot under the collar. Thinking, I wish that were me, man. That's no. Cody's a good boy.
Joey can't get no respect.
Dude, look, I believe there's an aspect of separating the art from the artist, of course. Like, I think Dave Mustaine is a horrible person, but he writes some good riffs. He's important for music, right?
Still piece of shit, yeah.
Jesse Lacey sucks, and like Brand New sucks, but I got a little nostalgia for Brand New, you know? I can't say that I would ever support them, ever, but like once in a while if a song came on, like, yeah, I would remember digging this. But Lost Prophets is a line I have to divide. Like, that is so bad.
Anytime he brings up any lyric, you're like, oh.
Well, how do I talk about others?
This man's a criminal. There is
more than a criminal.
A Kanye song where he says that the paparazzi are worse than the Nazis, and I'm like, well,
I don't know if they're worse than you, Kanye.
Yeah.
You guys mentioned Pearl Jam, and then from there it's all been downhill. I guess it doesn't get any better than this.
Oh!
That.
Oh, that's a stinky one, Johnny! Come on! They open a window!
Oh my God!
Oh, that's so honking! Is Charlotte here? Because that really stinks. Oh, that's really good, John. 10 out of 10. That's one of your better ones, I think.
That was good.
Also, you notice how Charlotte was on the show, and then now she's MIA? Funny that. Interesting.
How was the Billy Variety Hours?
It was great.
Oh, it was great. She's a treasure.
Love Belly.
She's a treasure. I can't wait to hold her head underwater for 4.5 minutes.
And then take her whatever hot dog place.
Yeah.
Just be like, and this is mine now.
It was a fun journey to follow as a viewer. It went from I'm gonna keep you in a locker until you might die, but definitely smell, to you guys are bullying me.
Look, I am oppressed. I believe I was treated very unfairly on Tuesday's show.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So I gotta watch the VOD, is what you're saying.
I was discriminated against. I was oppressed. I frankly, I felt a little stepped on, and not in a way that Frank would like. I actually just felt stepped on.
Oh wow, just regular stepping.
Mm-hmm.
Not sexy stepping.
Not step it up, step.
Joey, I'm sorry I called you white passing. Okay, can we drop it?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just think it's funny.
Oh well, if he was being abused like that, he doesn't pass anymore, evidently.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah. Well, no, I was victimizing myself. So actually, I was white passing in that moment. You're right.
You were passing off your whiteness.
Is
Right,
this
yes,
the boss
yeah.
right away? Did I just walk up to the? Oh shit.
Close. No, there's a little bit of a bump.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I saw some down, so up.
Because it's a big house.
These are huge.
So we gotta fight all these guys and their
these
footsies.
fuckers.
They all got their toes out, dude.
Toes
They
out.
all have an individual OnlyFans page. It's terrible.
Yep.
Toes loose.
And they have
Toes
a
loose.
single group one. Crazy.
Frankie, you
Have
got
we
some,
fought the Hydra yet? We're not.
Yeah, he's in the final dungeon.
Oh, okay.
What were you saying, Joey?
Did you bring prayer rings?
Yes, I have like 14.
Okay, good. Yeah, you're probably
I
gonna need a
have
little bit
like
of that.
not used any of them at all in this game.
You kind of don't really. I feel like actually this final dungeon is probably the best time to use. You could kind of use one, I guess, against the super boss, but like the thing about the super boss is that you're supposed to beat it in a set number of turns, so you want to make everything count.
Party's got the juice though. You got a
Oh, he's-
juiced up party.
Yeah,
He's like the
we're pretty
level I
strong.
was when I beat the super bosses.
I was
yeah.
gonna say
We're level
those guys gave me a
40.
little bit of trouble.
Yeah, I think I was like 28 when I was here.
Right,
Yeah, I
we're
think I was
pretty- oh,
just about to clear 30.
there, now we'll go downstairs instead. He's like, all right, I'll wait for him, and I'm like, see ya.
See you.
I'll open the door, but I am
Good job.
patient.
I'm very impatient, but I'm sure they'll be here quickly.
I like how Frank was like, "No, I want to tap that
Yeah, just for a
hazardous
second.
ground.
I wanted to.
I want to taste it."
I wanted to.
Intrusive thought.
feel-
What you got? Was that?
Oh,
what
I
you
was
talking
saying that
about?
was
That's
touching
intrusive?
it. I had an intrusive thought that I shared with my dentist and mortified him.
What was that?
I was like, did patients ever tell you that, like, because I was doing a filling and my brain was like, touch the drill a little with your tongue. Just see what that feels like. Obviously, I'm not going to do it. But I brought it up to the dentist. I was like, do people ever mention it? And he just looked at me like very troubled. I was like, no, I guess that's just me. Yeah.
Just a fun
Alright.
little.
Oh, you know,
joke.
he's a little fucking bitch, dude. Because you know he's thought of it. He's just acting like he's
Just
normal.
being like,
Yeah.
oh, sorry, like.
Had to know if that worked. It does. But,
I've definitely thought that before too. Because like, you ever think about how dexterous your tongue is, dude? It's like insane. Like when you eat something, it's an involuntary muscle. Like when you eat something, your tongue is constantly moving in your mouth.
Hell yeah,
It's like
troll.
it's constantly reflexively staying away from your teeth as you chew. That's crazy, dude. That thing is nasty with it.
This is one of those weird moments where I don't think about the fact that my tongue is in my mouth, but when we start talking about my tongue, I'm like woefully aware that there's a tongue in my mouth. Yeah.
It's like when you think about your breathing and then you actually have to breathe.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm a yogi.
Oh no, the hapless helm is cursed, motherfucker! Really?
I think you have a decurse skill on one of your sages, or I forgot who has
Yeah, I
it.
think a sage can do it, right? Or is that a priest only?
Well, no, because I think the sages have every wizard and
Oh, okay.
sage skill, or a priest skill, I believe. I don't think that changed, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's the hero though. Who knows? Who really knows anymore?
Who really does know?
I think it's a
mean,
purple. It might be a purple skill.
Is that
No,
carpet
no,
or
I think it's
custom
purple
engraved
outside the battle.
flooring?
Huh.
I imagine it's engraved.
Baremos sparing no expense here.
So this is Zoma.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We're on Zoloft.
Zola, yeah. We got anyone on
Yeah,
SS
we
Rise?
beat Enrique Iglesias. Now we're on Zoloft.
Yeah.
Finally.
It's all downhill from the 90s, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Ever since that fucking video, Joey, I can't not think of that song.
I'm
when
so
I think
glad
of
that somebody enjoyed that. That makes me happy.
I think the gag went on just like a couple seconds too long, but I still appreciate it.
Oh yeah, well I had it like for like because I animated that GIF of him dancing, and I was like, I really want to show this off. So that's
you got the effort there.
I have no like fucking talent with any kind of visual art whatsoever, so I had to do a little something. I literally took frames of his animation and just like animated it with Premiere, which is probably the dumbest way to ever do something too. Like,
it's tedious, but I would sooner do that than fuck with After Effects.
Yeah, true. Well, that's
as I have After Effects tutorials in my search history as recently as today.
Oh, After Effects it's crazy how you almost don't have to use it nowadays, especially to do YouTube videos. Like, it's kind of like, how do I describe it? It's like Flare at that point. You're flexing if you feel like you need to use After Effects for YouTube videos.
Yeah, the one thing I was looking up how to do, like, I'll say specifically what it was after the show if you want, but it was something that involves like 3D objects, something I cannot do in Premiere.
Oh yeah, that stuff for sure. Wait, Cody, do you have something to share about your After Effects usage?
No, I definitely don't love After Effects.
I mean, I like it too, but I'm just an idiot.
Are you being cynical, Cody, or do you actually love After Effects?
I have a troubled relationship with After Effects. I use it for work, so I see a lot of it.
So
I may hit you up about something.
You think that out of all of us, Frank would be the biggest into video editing. He loves staring at footage.
It's pretty good.
It's the sole reason why he's here.
You're gonna get me on my heel arc soon enough.
Oh, fuck did I do? Solid here with the McNutty. Dude, okay. Has anyone here seen The Wire?
Not.
No.
None of you? Really? John?
Nope.
God. Wow. I guess
you sounded actually offended on that one.
Only the first. Oh, the second season is really good. I like the second season. What's up, Onyx?
Oh, good.
Sounds like a grounded show, though.
Yeah. My mother has been begging me to watch it, but I haven't seen it.
Cody, have you seen The Wire? Have you watched it?
It's scary, but it's real life. I'm like,
my pretty Cody. Have you watched The Wire?
Oh, they got some boobs though.
What?
They got those demons. They got whips and boobs.
Oh. I thought you were talking about my mom.
Like, no. Oh, yeah. Wow, Frank. Whoa.
Let's not get it all lost profits in here.
Oh, God.
Holy shit, Sticks.
My mom's in her 70s. She's not even near the lost profits. It's fine.
What's up, baby?
Yeah.
She's not near them.
She's literally 70 years too old, unfortunately.
Yeah, she is way out of that range.
Sticks, what did you think of that British game? Where's my show?
I missed 6. I haven't seen 6 in a minute.
Neither have we.
6 is the best.
Allegedly.
I missed the
make sure you follow that boy.
The end of the playthrough of very British game, which I forget the name of.
Yeah, that one.
We're so glad you're here.
Yes, that's thank goodness you're here.
Wait, thank goodness you're here.
It's the most British game of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I actually almost texted 6, but I didn't want to wait 7 days for a response. But I was watching the Third Strike finals at CEO, and or the top 8, and one of the matches was Remy versus Ken, which is crazy. But like, it just made me think of 6. Oh, dude, a 12 and a Remy made top 8.
What the fuck?
12?
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
I only caught the Street Fighter 6 end where like 2 Koreans just dominated everybody.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I had flashbacks to watching League. I was like, okay, well,
it's all slapping things. I do know that.
UK beans on toast.
Beans on toast, then.
Beans on toast.
Big paws.
Cartoon Network shit.
Wow.
Hey, that's going to be sad soon based on the way things with the demerger are looking. there's probably not going to be a Cartoon Network for much longer.
Oh, that's a shame.
Didn't know this.
Good.
Yeah.
Too much.
I thought the
woke
demerger was
media.
something entirely different.
Yeah, and apparently Adult Swim would be kind of be going with it, but see what happens. Sad day.
Fucking liberals. Maybe it's our turn.
Our.
What was the name of that fucking horrendous like AI Twitter show that fucking a bunch of loser right wingers were making? It was like,
I know they were making a NFT show out of the Bored Apes.
Yeah, they got like a pilot or a test clip. It crashed and burned, obviously.
Yeah. Everyone was like, wow, this is much like the dumb things the celebrities have been paying untold sums for is kind of shitty.
The new
Norm. Oh,
that
show. That Twitter show where like they had like the super patriotic song where they brought in where they like thanked Elon Musk by name and he entered the room.
Yeah. The new norm. That's it. So yeah.
That
just looks like a fever dream. That doesn't look real.
That was literally just somebody took like an entire political spectrum's trending page and just wrote the script around that. It was insane. Yeah, I've only seen clips, but it's like, you're telling me your new neighbor has blue hair? What's going on? Yeah.
Yeah, no, and it's like it's one of those.
There
like,
it is. I was waiting for it.
Hoax shows.
Up a chest and open it up. It says, "I sense that you have a controller in your hands." There's a sign, a moon sign.
Stop it.
Oh wow! Look, there's not a line break there. I have to fix that. Thank you, Six. That's 2 quotes.
Dang.
Ooh, oops.
Wait, Frank, did you use safe passage? Because you don't.
I don't remember. Safe passage in.
Okay.
Yeah, this place had a pretty scuffed encounter.
He is passaging safely.
Oh shit! I thought of a funny thing to say way after the break.
Oh.
It was going to be
That's like when I have a pun 20 minutes later.
Not till we're married, but unfortunately, I always figured you'd never had a late pun. I figured they were always exactly on time.
Yeah, he's got perfect pitch and timing with it.
Well, I just believe that maybe sometimes John has like 3 puns at once and has to pick, and then thinks about it later, and it's like
Yeah, for sure. He definitely he's able to prune out stuff like in real time though. The only time, John is always quick. The only thing is that John's the quietest fella on the show, so sometimes we end up talking over the poor lad, and with our autism, and it just.
That's why sometimes I put him in chat instead. If you guys are way too loud, I'll just throw it into chat.
Yeah, poor John.
Bullshit. Oops,
Also, John's beard has grown since Tuesday. Tuesday. Since Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Well, of course it's grown.
Val Julia delivery on it.
Oh, may he
John just punched pre-pro, a true master.
It's hard with Dragon Quest though, because there's not a whole lot of story going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the puns are all there anyway. I really think John should be a pun writer for Dragon Quest. I think he would, because a lot of people hate the English localization of the modern Dragon Quest games.
Why?
Really? Because it's like really silly and it just over puns itself. I guess people are annoying and they change the names to stuff. But as far as I know, it's still silly in Japanese. I just don't think it's as silly. I don't know. People are annoying.
Or is it stuff that is silly in the Japanese language but doesn't really translate?
Yeah, so they overshoot it. They make it extra silly.
Yeah,
or they just try to
cucumbers, so it's hard to get.
Or just get something that can evoke the same general response.
Yeah, well, I think maybe a little bit exaggerated.
Maybe.
But yeah, no, people are really annoying.
People being annoying about localization decisions, perish the thought.
Right. Impossible.
Yeah.
Luckily, Drewby has an entire series of long-form video essays detailing localization.
I would not point to my videos. for that. You know, that's coming. That's all secondhand stuff. I'm not an educator in that. I'm just relaying knowledge.
Drewby learned Japanese for his videos.
It all by hand.
Well, actually, like for the Final Fantasy VI commercial in that video, the person I pay to do closed captions, without me asking her to do it, she subtitled captioned the FF6 commercial towards the end of that video with a translation. And I was just like, wow, I was not expecting that. Thank you.
That's not a subtitle. That's a Dom title. I'm so sorry.
It's closed captions, actually.
Hero.
I'm just gonna demonstrate myself. I'll see you guys later.
It's Shiro season.
Can't show you guys too much thigh. Shiro.
Yeah. Well, there's never too much thigh.
Hey boy, come over here.
Up.
The people they want to see you. Hey
There's the boy.
Look at that fella.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna see the boy in 3 weeks.
I see Frank's inhaler too.
You do. Why don't you come up so the people can see you? There he is. Who's the good boy?
Hero.
He's
Yeah,
so hyped up.
Man, this is so good. This is the Frank's banana.
He loves us. He's like,
Well, you
this
could
is a
kind of
great
see Frank's
thing.
banana.
Just a little bit. Not in these pants. That one time, maybe.
The black levels make it look like you just have a gigantic bulge. That's it.
It's not especially silly.
Extra silly.
It's still like, oh, is it still like a little silly? Just a little silly.
Nice.
Silly.
It's just silly little guys.
Because you look at the Super Famicom fan translations, and those are definitely a little bit a little more serious.
Oh, rap.
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt.
Here we go.
So Frank, when's Swole Code in 2?
I don't know, man. That'd be a lot of... I don't know. I love that game, but who knows? Who knows what lies in the future? Going up and right? No, up and left. Yes. Scared. God damn it, I hate these things, dude.
I had to have like a little thing to look at to decide which direction.
Yeah, I had to like stop. What I did is I turned my controller to the left or the right, depending on
which way the arrow faces.
Yeah, I had to manually change my controller around because it was driving me insane.
Wait, so like, if I step on this, what do I turn it like counterclockwise?
Change to game
I think it's toward the blue, but you had to experiment a little bit. Like you were doing by kissing the dude. You want to experiment just a little bit. I think it might be the
It's
yellow.
90 degrees one way to the other, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say there because that's safer. I mean, it really is just like moving one thing over. But I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
Almost stupid.
Hey, I'm stupid.
I'm smart.
Did you figure it out? You got it?
I feel like we're cooking here, but maybe I'm speaking too soon.
Mm-hmm. But change the game scene. Wait, what?
We were on Big Top.
Oh, it was
for
a 10
Shiro
reps.
time. Yeah.
Oh.
I caught treasure chest. I don't care for a second about those two treasure chests right now. Woo!
Oh, what if they're really good?
Nope.
Treasure.
Nope.
Not when it's
Treasure.
that annoying. I'll be all right.
But treasure.
We played Lufia too. We'll be all right.
We have played. We have played Lupus 2.
Lupus 2.
Was
Lupus
it
2.
Was it
I think-
Lufia or Lunar? I was calling Lupus. I can't fucking remember.
It was Lufia. I don't know if you, if we knew you when we played Lunar. Maybe that was like right when I met you.
Maybe I don't.
Do you remember the first thing that you saw? Lumpia 2? That sounds so good. I would fuck that up right now,
Lumpia
man.
for dinner. No, I think I first saw Super RPG Friends. Like Frank first reached out to me like around towards the end of Lunar 2. Yeah.
Oh, Lufia 2?
Lunar.
Oh no, because we have played Lunar 1 and Lufia 2.
Lunar 1, whatever. They both have Lu, and they have an A in there.
Well, that was Gunnar.
Gunnar 2.
Gunnar 2.
You're playing
No.
Gunnar
Gunnar 2 is next year.
Isn't that game Rio was playing?
Yeah. No, that was the last orgasm.
No, that's Sakaguchi's newest game.
Fantasian. True.
Fantasian 2, The Last Orgasm.
Oh no.
Fantasy Asian is actually what it stands for. Not a lot of people know that.
You can't have a release party for The Last Orgasm, but nobody came.
Hey, thank you, anonymous gift giver.
Bonermancer.
Thank you to the Bonermancer.
The first orgasm would go insane.
Oh, it's Bonermancer! Oh, it didn't. The BO didn't show up on me. Just like me, because I never smell bad. So it was it was good.
Always fresh. Never fresh.
Bonermancer. I'm
what
happy
was the other one? Boner Lich? Boner Lich.
Yeah. Dr. Boner's a good one.
Dr. Boner.
Dr. Boner.
That sounds like the guy who ghost wrote "Move Your Dead Bones" by Dr. Reanimator.
Huh. I've never heard of that one.
It's it's no big deal.
I really wish that Bonermancer was included in the Pixel remaster for the added jobs that they added.
Yeah, it's crazy they skipped it.
I can't believe they got rid of Bonermancer and Gunnar Namicon and whatever.
Gunnar Namicon.
Final Fantasy Tactics isn't including the War of the Boners content. It's
yeah, what a pain, dude.
War of the Boners.
War. Yeah. It's like a 3-year-old. That's so.
Yeah, I can't believe we're not getting the Dami Knight in the Final Fantasy Tactics remaster. What a shame.
Yeah.
Tragic.
It does suck. I hate how Square Enix doesn't like to include the added content, but it doesn't make the game unplayable.
Yeah, I think I'm still excited about it. I just remember Balthier was broken as hell.
Oh, he was fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, it was real good. Like,
and what's the other guy's name? I always forget his fucking name. Nuso.
Luso.
He's a fucking Luso.
I didn't use him really.
That was only, but like, yeah, Luso, right?
Yeah,
I
Luso.
remember Luso. I played the hell out of
He was
slow down
in Advanced 2. Yeah, see, Aaron got me.
Yeah, that is Advanced 2. For
if
some
no
reason,
one else
he was
is
from
gonna,
Tactics Advanced.
Right, yeah.
He is Tactics Advanced 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
JD Vance 2.
A2.
Texas JD Vance A2.
Texas JD Vance Massacre A2. I don't fucking know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's new. When he's taking his newts, then he's nudo for sure. He's on r/nootropics.
And fucking these are the newts I'm on.
Hell yeah, dude.
Here we go.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, you meant this Hydra.
This is what I was talking about. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't want to say anymore.
That's my fucking dad.
Papa. That's your fucking
literally,
dad.
You're about to smoke weed on your dad, bro.
I'm about to. I'll do it. When
You
we
are
see him.
my dad. You're my dad.
You get down there and he's like, "Thank heavens you're here. You gotta hit this."
But you have to smoke it on him.
Yeah.
Like his arm is like Mega Man's Mega Buster. His whole right arm is just a fucking one hitter.
Just a one hitter. It's a dry vape. It's like, son, you have to wait like 2 or 3 minutes.
My robot arm is also a water bong. This is gonna be so cool.
Hell
he does the gravity bong.
That's the thing they don't tell you about the Bionic Commando reboot, is that his wife is also a bong. That's also his arm.
True.
Tragic, really.
That was like tearing
through these monsters. Sorry.
Oh yeah, dude, it's
incredible.
You know why too? Because like they actually nerfed Monster Pylon apparently. At least until you get all the monsters, they nerfed it. But Frank didn't update his game
I
because he's a
haven't
real
updated
dude.
my game in like 2 months. I have not updated my system. I've not updated my game because I said they did it the day that I farmed like 60 more monsters, like personally to tell me to go fuck myself. So I was like, well, go fuck. I'm not playing this game. Fuck you.
Is somebody there?
Oh.
Seems my eyes and ears are done for, sadly.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, praise the goddess. Oh, listen, you probably don't know me, but I need you to pass on a message. I'd been living under a haze until recently.
Why is he still wearing that burlap?
Now. I am Ortega.
Don't be classist, okay?
He started to just feel himself in it, I think.
Left
like,
behind my
No, he's feeling something in it.
Chafing your wonker, dude. That would suck.
Yeah, like get some armor or something.
Only this open burlap sack would allow my huge hog the clearance.
He's just a little sacrilegious.
Thanks, John. Thank you so much for this.
Sad.
This is
my
really
darling
sad.
child. Oh, you must resent me. The way this journey tore my family apart.
You got him, and he's just like
long filled me with regret.
Ortega passes you the joint. What are you doing?
Ortega passes you the joint of destiny. The blunt was so good, his soul left his body.
That's why we're calling it the Seeds of Salvation, Daddy.
Look for my child and tell them I said this.
Like,
Zelda is an RPG.
I'm sorry.
No!
I wanted to make
fuck off, man.
A better place.
Have we had that discussion? No, we're not going to do that.
I think we had to have done it 100 times at this point. I think. Can I remember a specific example?
I love you more than you'll ever know.
It's so ice cold to have them be like, not even going to recognize you as their child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just going to ask you to deliver a vague message. It's like, why did you make...
Yeah, I like to think he knew.
Yeah.
Like I like to think because you're wearing his fucking helmet.
You are.
I don't think Frank got the helmet.
He can't see or hear you.
Yeah, he said his eyes and ears have been damaged in the fight.
Yeah, that's really convenient. Thanks, plot.
Thanks, plot.
Yeah, were the tips of his fingers damaged? Could he not feel?
Yeah, he burned his fingers off.
Yeah, unfortunately.
He felt the specific contours of your face. It's like I'm feeling my own face.
I'm feeling full of veins.
The Hydra's fire burnt his burlap sack in embarrassing ways, so he was just like, I'm just not gonna acknowledge it.
Just hanging out like Frank and Beans. Just...
Thank heavens you're not my child seeing me naked.
I'm just gonna crank one out really fast before it turned to dust. It would be such a shame if you were my child and you saw me doing that.
But you're not, and we're cool about this.
Cranking my hog, that is, if there was
Insulting adults.
Man, you're not a dying man has to wank, alright?
Your mic went crazy.
Yeah,
that
was
whole thing.
wild.
It was just like, it sounded like Boomhauer with a bad mic. That was insane.
Or Boomhauer with a boom mic?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Who did what?
It's really stupid, dude. I'm sorry.
It really is. I shouldn't be laughing at it. I shouldn't have stopped and laughed at it. Like, I'm so mad at myself for being like, I need to sit and be like, wow, that was.
It was one of those things that I said and I didn't want anyone to respond to it. Like I just said it, you know.
A great baby.
Final bits of Wilder.
Yeah, that new season of King of the Hill is in early August.
I'm excited.
They're making a new season of King of the Hill.
Yeah, Hank was in Saudi Arabia for however many years building his and Peggy's nest egg.
Yo, he was trying to take over SNK. That's the whole plot.
Okay.
God dang it, Bobby! We can't put him in that game. He's a rapist.
God damn it, Bobby! There's 4 different types of jumps. I don't. That's Stone Cold, bro. I don't fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know any like Dallas Cowboys players, but I feel like there'd be a whole arc of him trying to get a Dallas Cowboy player in the game.
True.
I didn't really watch King of the Hill when it was on. It wasn't my thing. I've seen episodes here and there since. I've grown to appreciate it a little. And I told myself, I'm going to watch the show. I'm going to watch it from the beginning. Archive.org has like the whole show. I watched like 2 episodes one night from the start. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe I can vibe with this. I know it gets more mellow after the first season. Then life got busy. Maybe Dale calling Bobby's school to threaten them with mass violence for teaching sex ed kind of struck a nerve.
And the little, one of those things where what once was a joke.
Oh, hey, I have a call. Oh, it's from Columbine.
Oh.
Columbine is calling, boys.
Look at these dragon zombies are hard.
They got
I love that episode, Armor, where Hank feels like he can't vote for Bush because he has a weak handshake.
They just released a clip like today or yesterday of him fawning over little things in the George W. Bush Presidential Library. Every single comment was like, but he thought Bush had a weak handshake.
Hello, mate.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back, pulpit.
I'd take a picture of me penis
and send it to me friend.
I'd send it to Frank in the DM.
Frank, check your phone.
I had an emergency need.
That fucking reminds me. On this week's Fun Factor podcast, they were going through a magazine that had this weird controller that looked like a tiny dick with huge balls.
Okay.
Well, come on, man.
Finally.
Leave me alone.
No, Joey, there wasn't any hair on this, okay?
No, that's the slime controller.
It's not the slime controller.
Dude, look, it's this, look, somebody post the slime, you could see it.
Oh shit, is this it?
Trying to get people to post slime.
Hell yeah, Billy came at the
What's up,
Billy? It's so funny too, because I was dogging on you earlier, and you couldn't even defend yourself. Not that you'd be able to even now that you're here, but you know, just sad that I thought you had dodged Super RPG Friends because you weren't on it. Yo, it's
So here you are at long last. Here at the place of sacrifice.
What did he say? I think he said, "You smell?"
I am so.
Is that right?
Bringer of oblivion.
Hold on, I'm putting this in show chat. I got a picture of this controller.
Glory, all shall despair, all shall kneel. Come, offer yourself.
Oh, baby.
Now.
Okay.
But first, fight a bunch of my friends.
Obliterate them. Let me feast.
Fight a bunch of jobbers.
Yeah. But before you can fight me, here's a bunch of cool dudes.
Oh my god.
It is a terrible controller.
It is a terrible controller. Look at that, Joey.
Use.
Wait, hold on, wait. Let's see.
It's in
the on-air chat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on air. Oh, that's awesome. That looks like one of the Star Fox Super Nintendo boss, the first boss in Star Fox Super Nintendo.
I wouldn't know. I couldn't suffer through Star Fox on Nintendo.
Oh, dude, I love the Super Nintendo one. Yeah. That game is super underrated, man. I thought I hated it for a while. It's not as good as 64, but it does fucking it's sick.
I know it's been decomped so that you can play it at like a buttery smooth, like playable frame rate.
Ooh, that would
and
be
I've heard that it's actually like really good. It's like a whole different game. I kind of want to try that out.
I actually, that sounds pretty sick. I would do that. Best controller ever is the RE4 one. Hell yeah, the chainsaw. That's the Limp Bizkit controller.
Billy, I heard that you were on the show on Tuesday and it was really funny.
We had a good
Billy
time.
was so nice.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
That's right. She was on Thursday. I remember because I was like,
fuck
shit,
her.
I'm sorry.
She sucks, dude.
I remember that because like I told Frank like I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't watch tonight. I have other obligations. Which you'll find out what that obligation is on Wednesday.
Bounty hunter? Bounty hunting?
No.
That's when the arrest report comes out.
If only it was so lucrative.
Oh.
I'm fucking my dad in balls.
There it goes.
Fucking my dad's
in balls?
Fucking my
Fucking
dad.
my dad. No.
Fucking my dad in balls.
And balls.
Oh.
So it's like my balls are flopping up and I'm fucking them
Up
and my
and
dad.
around. Wow.
But if but maybe like I'm fucking my dad and like he's part of me too.
Whoa.
Father's Day is on Sunday.
It was.
Yeah, because Billy, the name of that game is Under Night in Balls, for sure.
Yeah. I
System
remember that
penis.
Under Night in balls for the Nintendo 64.
Colon. It's fucking my dad.
For the 64 DD.
Oh my god, where'd all my hair go?
We'll vomit.
Where did it go?
Don't worry, this is just a bald cap.
Maybe I should go run and get it. Jessica, my fiance, got hair extensions just because she cut her bangs off and she was like, maybe I miss them. So she bought this like ratty, nasty little $17 set of like bangs that you hook into your hair. And she tried to throw it away, but I keep putting it on and then hiding it around the house.
Oh.
When I put it on, I look like I'm about to lead a cult. You know what?
Yes.
Maybe I'll go grab it. Maybe
Yeah.
Dude, I want to see
if I can find this thing.
Culty Cody.
Culty Cody. Dude, what I think that Cody talking about his fiance is like one of the funniest. Like I don't know what it is. Like I can tell he fucks with her constantly, and like he's a silly guy, man. And you could. It shows when he tells these stories.
He's a silly Billy. We love him for it.
Pretty
Cunty Cody.
Oh,
Cunty
Cody
Cody
and Pretty
Kong.
Culty. Yeah, those are both really good.
Also, what's up, Sky?
Pretty culty. That was too obvious.
I just appreciate that Joey's in her bathing suit now.
Excuse me.
You know,
Don't
sorry.
sexualize me, Francis.
Frank, don't do it.
Don't fucking
Well, Joey, it's so hard not to sexualize you when you have all that hair.
This thing, this little thing.
No, not that. Not the hair on your head. The hair on your ass.
My ass.
On your ass.
Joey got the titty. Famous titty streamer Joey. Cool cunty. Wait a second. My mom used to smoke Cools, which is such a funny name for a cigarette.
Cools once upon a time. Cool
Does it smell
XLs
like
in the blue pack.
That's what my mom smoked too. That's just
Hell
nasty. with
yeah,
it.
they were gross.
Fuck the pain away.
So like, what is the gradient of
Cools?
cigarette taste? Like
green is usually menthol, if I'm not mistaken,
the
right?
blue, but for those ones, the green, because there was only menthol Cools. The green was the normal menthol, and the blue were extra menthol.
Oh, okay, that explains why my mom. Okay, yeah.
All right, Cody, what do you got for us?
Do you ever start to do something and realize it's a mistake?
No, do it. Come on, don't.
No, I'm gonna do it. I mean, it's here. It's with me now.
Does she know about this, by the way?
I asked her for it, and she said, and I quote, You're obsessed with that fucking thing.
Oh man. Here I thought if she found out there was going to be hell to pay.
It's the stinky one!
No,
that is literally the title of a segment from Treehouse of Horror.
Shit, John, that was insane, man. You can't get
flames airbrushed onto it.
Whoa,
Oh my
Cody!
Yo, you look like a Guilty Gear character, man. That's
The guiltiest
fucked
of
up.
gears.
Holy shit! Wait, no, hold
Hold
on.
on, I need to go to
Cody
the intro
definitely
show
bends.
for you guys to
Fuck
see
up,
Cody.
dude.
Dude, I can't handle that. I almost called Julie to come see it.
Holy shit. Cody, did you hear what I said about like
how cool I look?
Well, yes,
That's
but what I said about
amazing.
your fiance and how you talk about the stories about your fiance, because like, I think it's the funniest thing ever. I can tell that you fuck with her incessantly.
Yes, I'm probably exhausting to have around.
Yeah, I can relate. Skink
yeah.
much. Oh, excellent. Yeah.
Yosemite Sam, Cody.
I just think that's so okay. The concept that this is so. Okay, Mr. Pringles, fucking chill. The concept of being like, I wasn't really happy with my haircut. I want to get something to like, spice it up a little bit. And Cody's like, I'm gonna take it and put it at the stream, and all the boys are gonna laugh at it.
All the boys are gonna love it.
All the boys are gonna laugh at it. It's gonna be really funny.
And yes, I don't know how to skank, but I've seen skanking happen.
I see.
Do tell.
Skanking can happen to anyone at any time.
At any time, it's
If
real.
you or a loved one have been a victim of skanking, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
The Scruff McGruff, like musical CD for
Thank you,
skanking.
Farnsworth.
I still think about that Inhalant song at least once a week.
Whoa!
Hell yeah,
What's
Kyle. I was
going
going
on
to
here?
Kyle Farnsworth. Yo, did I just die? Dude, fuck you, man.
Dude, you did. I don't know what happened there. My spell just
he's-
didn't work.
Yeah, he's got the thing that stops spell. I forgot what that shit's called.
Oh.
He's almost dead, though. You can just wall up him. Oh, Cody said that joke. I think there's a clip of it. I think I saw it on the YouTube.
Oh no.
And folks, if you
I have
seen
a
it,
couple.
like, you got a couple of mainstays? Yeah, you can check out the VODs here if you go that.
Oh,
guys.
dude, check the VODs out, bro.
Let's check the fucking VODs, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna have some VODs to watch, dude.
Oh, that's really sick, Cody. That's fucking. That's
This is
dope.
Dude, Cody, I
That's
love
like-
it.
Oh my god,
everyone's
that's like
dead.
Nice.
Because you know that there's a guy who actually has hair like that. Like he's like balding and he won't admit it, and
he
so he's just
yeah,
holding on to that one strand.
praying no one takes the hat off.
Yeah. What were you gonna say? You look like you listen to what?
Oh my god, he attacks 3 times.
I don't remember.
Not. I think this is one of those. I think the bosses can attack 2 to 3 times. I think there might be RNG and it might increase more when they're closer to death.
I found this run to be pretty grueling, and then I think the final boss is actually less difficult than some of the stuff.
Yeah, I think so too. Because he could clear buffs. He does that, yeah. Fuck, I forgot. I think you have to use the thing that stops him from casting. Was it I forgot the name of the spell. I always do. Wow. Just okay. I guess I'll just stay dead, dude. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm over running a city somewhere. I'm fine. I'm doing good. I'm in another dimension at this point. Or world? Is it dimensional travel? What's the story between the 2 worlds there?
Oh, here? I think it's like
the underworld.
It's the underworld. Yeah, it's like like FF3. You know, the world below, the world above. As above, so below. Wait, did I say that right? No.
As above, so below.
As above, so below. Yeah, it's I mean, you go from and also like the main world is shaped like the U.S. and then the U.S. the whole globe
It's
is
shaped like the U.S. map
Like the
with
US
all,
map.
all those classic U.S. countries like Australia.
And Canada.
Canada.
Canada, yeah.
countries. Yeah, it's shaped like the globe, and then this world is not obvious.
Dragon Quest Kansas.
I'd play that spinoff.
I would too. It's probably better than Swords, let me tell you.
Obviously, someone will about swords.
Joey, I got a question for you since you played every numbered Dragon Quest.
I played most of the spinoffs too.
Well,
No,
I'm not
most.
concerned with spinoffs for this question.
Yeah, what you got?
Which Dragon Quest do you think is the worst one?
2. Free. 2 is the worst by far.
Okay, other than 2, because like apparently that's the
4.
obvious answer.
I don't like 4 as much as most people do. I would say 4. I think that's kind of a hot take. Most people say 2 and then 6 are the worst, but I think 6 is cooking a little.
I never hear anyone talk about 6 ever.
6 is good.
Yeah, I know literally nothing about it. I know at least something about almost every other one, but not 6.
6 has
some like truly tragic stories in it too.
yeah, and there's nutting in a dead kid's bed. You know, that we talked about that on Tuesday.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a little bit of a spoiler for Dragon Quest 6. I'm gonna give it. Is that cool? Or do I have consent to post the Dragon Quest 6?
Go ahead.
So it's like in the middle of the game, your mode of transportation is a bed. It's a flying bed. Like I think the new Zelda has something like that too. But like you get it from this dead kid basically. And so like you're like in this, like you're riding this airship bed with like your romantic interest. And I was like, shit, are we nutting in a dead kid's bed? And that's
how you wrote the song.
That's why I wrote the song. And it's a VH1 behind the music, you know. But no, 6 is good. It's really overly long at points. The world maps are kind of annoying to traverse, and there's not that much dialogue and big story beats, but it's really good, man.
Yeah, and don't worry, they took all those instincts and reined none of them in for 7.
Oh yeah, 7 is just like even more.
The only thing I know about 7 is that like there's no like battles for like several hours.
Yeah, in the PS1 version, it could take up to like 4 or 5 hours.
There we go.
There it is.
Hey.
Beautiful animation too. We Each made neck individually flopping down.
I was close.
Frank, these are regular enemies in the post-game dungeon.
Really? Oh my god.
Are they just as strong?
Nasty.
You have a little bit better stuff, but yeah, they give like the most
Really?
XP in the game though.
I think I'm with you on 4 being one I don't like as much. I think
really,
for me, I didn't play it when I was young. I think if I played it when it came out, it would have blown my mind. But I didn't play it till like way later, and as a result, I think I had trouble looking at it in the context of when it came out.
Yeah, I had all the NES games growing up, but we got that one in '92 in the US, I believe, and that's super late for it.
Yeah, it would have been either like 92 or 93.
Is there going to be a heal spot, or should I use all of my?
No,
okay,
you have
so
to heal.
Yeah, you just got to dig
ring
through.
up. Let's go.
Final Fantasy 2.
But you leveled up, so
because I got that when it came out as well.
Wait, you mean 4?
4, yeah, 2.
I think that was 93, 92. I know it came out in maybe it was 92. I'm pretty sure it's 92.
Okay, yeah, I think that probably would have helped if I had not played Final Fantasy 4 first.
Yeah, I feel that. But I don't actually no. It was actually 91, November 1991.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Final Fantasy IV came out here in November 91. It was very early in the Super Nintendo's life over here.
Yeah. I mean, it was early in the console's life too, in general.
Yeah. It came out within the first year. It was the first original RPG on the Super Nintendo. Like the first, it wasn't the first RPG on the console, but the first one that was not a remake or a port.
Yeah, and Draken was a port, yes.
Oh, okay.
I double checked all that when I was doing my research way back when.
I made a trivia here.
Then I listened to a podcast recently, and they reconfirmed that they told me they got the info from me.
Would you say, Cody?
Oh, when you save Rosa in Final Fantasy IV, Cecil and Rosa embrace from the Tower of Babel. I think this is Tower of Babel, yeah.
Yeah.
When they embrace, I was a child when I played this game, and I paused, I turned off the game and went and told my grandmother that I had played a game where someone had kissed, and that I was sorry, and that if that was gonna be okay. And she was like, "What the hell are you talking about, you weird little child?"
Dude, I remember I beat Shining Force 2, and at the end, I was like probably 7 or 8. At the end of the game, you kiss. There's like an anime like panel cutscene of you kissing the princess or whatever, and I was like, "Ooh."
Fucking guy again. Jesus Christ.
But on this occasion,
one more time, baby.
you will not humiliate
Yeah,
me
too spicy.
Soul of Baramos.
I was invested. I was like, damn, I like kissing. That's
You're
why I'm the most
telling me-
kissing person.
Yeah, and that's why you're the kiss boy.
I'm the kiss boy.
Self-appointed.
Yeah, I'll get
Joey's
some
gonna get a
more.
part-time job kissing men and women. It's not much, but it'll get him by.
That was good. Yeah, I've only played. I've only
this evening.
I've only finished Dragon Quest 1 and 3. I liked them.
You know what? I can see 1 being the second worst, not because it's bad, but just because it just
doesn't
like,
have as much going for it.
Right, and it's kind of like that with FF1 as well. But I think FF1 is like really well paced for what it is.
FF1, like there's not
so
not much
versions.
meat. There's not much meat. It's very lean, but it's tough. Like
Yeah,
that,
I like FF1 a lot. I really do.
Yeah, it's
I like
very
it
tender.
I like it more than I think I like it more than 15, to be honest.
No comment. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm still
I
on
don't know.
11.
I don't know. At the same time, it's like I have a lot of memories of it too, and then like I've long since given up on trying to like rank things based on like objective value because that's bullshit.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking mean anything. So
Yeah.
like whenever I tap into this game, like when I tap into like, oh, I like this more, or I do a tier list, it's always like really feels based, you know?
Yeah, like I'm in the same boat. Like I even say like in the 9 video that like, do I say in the 9 video? I don't fucking know.
Spamming because
that like that I'm not holding any particular game above others, but like so far the top of the cream of the crop for Final Fantasy for me.
The crop.
Cream of the crop, brother. Is 6, 7, 9, and 10. Those are all on the same level for me.
That's a good list.
Come on.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
No, not
yeah,
French
you're
guns.
yeah, you're getting a little. I think for this fight,
This
I
feels
used
like-
Magic Bounce.
Yeah, it feels like some bad rolls here.
This is Frankie luck. This is some Frankie Phantasy Star 4 luck.
You know it, baby. God, that was rough.
If I'm thinking of like all the boomer JRPGs, so you got Dragon Quest 1, Ys 1, Phantasy Star,
Megami
Final
Tensei.
Fantasy, Megami Tensei Digital Devil Story. But are you counting the Telenet one first? Because that actually technically came out first. Or are you counting the Famicom? That's
The Famicom.
question. Yeah, that one. What else? I mean, you can go further back and count like Black Onyx and Dragon and Princess.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Maze as a monster, but I'm not counting. I'm talking like,
No,
you know,
Black
like
Onyx
the-
isn't
the
boomer,
second
it's
wave.
geriatric.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's a wild story too, because it technically wasn't a Japanese developer.
Black Onyx? Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was, but it was made in Japan. So like that's the in Japan.
In
Yeah.
Jipang.
Jipang.
But yeah, I think out of all those, I think Phantasy Star 1 might actually be my favorite.
I've been jonesing to play Phantasy Star lately.
Come on.
Do the Sega Ages version. It's like a nice little.
I'm not
bedtime
buying
thing.
new Joy-Cons for that.
Well, you got some drift.
Oh, it's bad. I haven't turned on my Switch in like a
You should
year
be
and
able
a
to get
half
them
because
repaired.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I do not have the inclination to do that. There is not nearly enough I care about to play on the Switch right now or in the future to do anything with the Joy-Cons.
Sky, I'm late to this, but yeah, one's battle theme is going to get grating really fast.
Oh yeah, that wears down, and that'll break a man, brother.
Yeah, I've been jonesing to give Phantasy Star a shot, and especially jonesing to play Final Fantasy X again. But just do not have the time right now.
Wait, maybe Ys 1 is my favorite. Oh, that's fucking hard. Like, if you're talking original PC 88 version, no, I think Phantasy Star clears the even the Master System version. Well, that's really the only one. Because the subsequent versions of PS1 have been there's technically a Mega Drive port of it, but it's not really any different. And then there's a remake on PS2, which is kind of...
Isn't there an NES port that was kind of ass?
No.
I'm talking about Ys 1?
Yeah.
Of Ys 1, yeah. Ys 1 had a... Ys 3 also had an NES port, too, or a Famicom port.
Wasn't the Famicom port of Ys 3 kind of radically different, or am I thinking of something else?
Oh, it's different. But the Famicom port of Ys 1 is actually the first remake of Ys 1. It is different. Not radically...
different bosses and stuff. They changed some stuff around.
No, the bosses are pretty much the same. They just have slightly different patterns, but there's whole extra little areas, and they change how the physics work a little. So the PC 88 version is actually you can actually, funny enough, you can play the PC 88 version on Switch. It's $3. But the only thing is it's in Japanese.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I hate the DS version. I've played I think I've played every version of Ys 1 at this point. Other than some really obscure stuff the Japanese Easy Web version and a couple the Virtual Console version which is the same, it's just a port. Shit that's
Am I remembering that there was a super westernized art version of Ys 1?
Yes,
as well?
X6800. But there's two versions of the God, Ys 1 is so fucked up.
Whoa,
so
what happened?
You got blown out.
Yeah.
You got blown off. He's almost dead, though.
Johnny Naz got blown out.
Oh, yes, I've watched the anime. Yeah, the anime is actually kind of sick. It's really not that bad. It's very 90s cheese, but it's not that bad. The one for book 2 is kind of interesting, too.
Nice.
Dead. But, okay, so there's two versions of X6800, Cody. One is just a port of the PC 98 version, which is different than the PC 88 version, because of course it fucking is. And the other one is a completely redone, very interesting version, and it had a cover art by Yoshitaka Amano. So we love to see it. Actually, that cover is fucking beautiful, man. Hold on. I actually
related, but Ys 5 is good. I've decided I full out am a defender of it now.
Ys 5 is good, man. I love that. Cody witnessed my first stream crash out with that game too. I remember that very distinctly.
I got that door on the first try.
Yeah, well, you're just better than me.
And just look at these hands. They're just ready.
Those are good hands. That's the Amano cover art.
Nice.
But I had a semi-viral tweet because I tweeted they didn't have to go. Oh no, it was just a regular Ys 1 cover. It wasn't even that one. But I tweeted they didn't have to go this hard, and somebody retweeted it and was like, "Actually, they did. That's the whole point of graphic design. That's that's actually the whole point. It's just so recent? Stupid." This was a year and a half ago, and it got 16,000 retweets.
Jesus Christ.
Of me getting dunked on because I said that semi-ironically too. I meant to be I knew when I was fucking typing the tweet I should have said it, but I meant it to be Gen Alpha voice,
Yeah.
They didn't have to go this. That's what I meant too. That's what makes me sick. Words mean things. Exactly,
Thank
Billy.
you, Ballet.
Oh, that was our bit on Tuesday. I forgot about that.
It was, yep.
Hold on, Sky. I got you. Give me a second. I'm going to just DM it to you. Actually, I'm going to do you two favors.
And each of them are a foot pick.
And yeah, one foot pick for each.
Oh, you're going to give a pick of the left foot and a pick of the other left foot.
Just puppy.
They made a harder version of 5 too, right? They went
Yes,
back and
expert.
redid it.
And it never got translated though there is a slight patch that does what do you call it? Make the menu translated.
Oh, okay. Something. I mean, the story's not why you're there anyway, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, but I like this story. I think it's interesting.
I think it's a fun one, yeah.
This is the hardest one, I think, Frank.
Yes. It's downhill after this jerk.
But you got a little unlucky on Baramos.
Yeah.
Fuck him up.
Suck a toe with. Is this a group activity that I didn't know about?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Wait, oh, Frank, make sure you have the item thing that you got from the Dragon Queen thing.
I have it on the hero.
Because I have forgotten to use that like almost every time I fought this boss. And I remember when I was fighting, actually, you know what? I think in this version it uses it automatically. Because I remember being like, wait, I didn't use it?
Guy getting in on the Steam OS, and that's what I like to see. I know that not Steam OS, but the one that's built a lot like it. Batocera? No, Batocera's the emulation kernel. Oh, I'm not going to talk about Linux.
No, I was a Linux. Comment a friend you'd suck a toe with. Ew, man. I ain't sucking toes.
What's I don't like feet, but if it's like a friend who needs me, you know, and he's like,
needs you to suck his toes.
That's different.
Yeah, like he's like, man, I need your help. I gotta get you down here sucking on this toe with me.
I'm like, all right, you know, it's like burying a body at night.
Yeah.
It's like Goodfellas.
You know, it's like your buddy's trying to score with someone, and the person they're interested in is interested in you. So it's like, okay, I'll have a three-way, but only if you're involved.
And you have
like,
to suck a toe.
If you only suck toes.
Yeah, you only suck toes. You only suck toes. You let your buddy do the work because you're not doing it for your pleasure. You're doing it so that your buddy can get.
Taking one for the toe.
Taking one for the toe.
Toe in the line.
Toe in the line.
It's got me all toe up.
Just dipping your toes in.
Dipping my toes in. Token
the team.
Oh my god. Oh.
That's rough.
That's a token toe comment right there.
Oh, isn't Arc System Works is doing that one, isn't it? Aren't they?
Yeah, probably.
You're the token third.
The elaborate feet animation. The elaborate.
One of my favorite things
Guilty
on this
Gear
show.
Grippers.
G cubed. One of my favorite things on this show is like when somebody says something stupid, and then one person goes and then like it just starts a chain reaction.
Yes, and
with everybody saying me like But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would be sucking on a toe with a friend. You know,
Yeah, the scenario you're describing here, Drew, I don't think I can do. I'm like you. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah,
I mean, I probably wouldn't either, but like, you know, I do a lot for a friend.
I'm not. Sounds like a lot of not so great friends in here. I don't know.
I thought it would really suck if someone sucked my toe.
See, I'm picturing a scenario like my friend's like, all right, look, I borrowed money. I've made a couple horrible mistakes. This mob boss says if I can get me and one other person to just suck on his feet for 5 minutes, the debt will be cleared. Please, he's gonna kill me. Yeah, I'll suck on that toe with him.
Yeah.
That's the Florida Modernad. That's what that is.
Super RPG friends, but not enough of friends to suck toes together.
I know, right, Onyx? These guys, I'd suck toes with any of them. Jeez, without a second thought. And I got you guys. That bitch is dead.
Yes.
I'll suck his toes.
Mississippi Masala, yeah, and Basmati Blues. We gotta do the Mississippi We gotta do the Mississippi Masala Basmati Blues double feature, bro.
That's insane, dude. That's a
Oh, nice, and you leveled up. So 2 movies that are hilarious. Dude, Basmati Blues is so funny.
They are. They're like hands. They're but bad.
Stinky hands.
They're like stubby, stinky hands.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do all that, man.
I'm just saying I like socks. I think they're pretty cool.
You better not be sleeping in them, though. That's fucked up.
No, I don't sleep in socks.
Yeah, that's gross.
My grandfather would, but you know.
The only person who is illegally permitted to sleep in socks is
sure about that? You sure about that?
Thanks, Frank.
Is comedian Robert Kelly, and that's just because of his Comedy Central Presents stand-up routine, which they need to put on fucking YouTube already. I'm not paying for fucking Paramount.
I think you might need to get a loofah, Sky. Because if you smell like cheese, you might have a problem onto yourself here.
Super toe suck friends of the after hours stream.
Loofah 2. No, that's 6. That's 6 2/3 after 1 shower.
It's moving on.
Yes, we've had loofah, but what about second loofah?
Joy of dealing the killing blow myself.
Yeah, Zoma?
Now,
are you sure about that, Zoma?
Show me how beautifully you die.
The Switch was chugging there.
Yeah, it was.
Classic Switch.
I
actually did not use the Sphere of Light in my battle. I kind of.
Wait, it doesn't. It uses it automatically in this version.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Okay, yeah.
But the last 2 times I played this game, when I streamed Super Famicom, I didn't use it. I was like, why is this so hard? Why am I so bricked up right now? Oh, it's because I didn't use it. Okay, actually, this song is good. This is like one of the few Dragon Quest songs I'm like, okay, this kind of fucks up. This kind of fucks.
Sugiyama actually tried.
I think it's all nostalgic. The DQ Town song gets me going.
In 2? Yeah, I remember you were gassing that one up.
I can't. You'll see. I'll dance and cook dinner to it with spatula in hand.
See, the only problem is I've shirtless in your boxers. Yeah, I've heard the song so many times because it plays for the Super Bosses 2, and it's in every other Dragon Quest 2. Fuck, I would fuck up Dairy Queen right now, man.
Dairy Queen 3 sounds even better.
That doesn't sound bad, but I got some Ben and Jerry's in the freezer. So.
Oh, Ben and Jerry's?
Ben and Jerry's.
I got Ben and Drill.
I'm a real sucker for when they dip the cone in the chocolate or the butterscotch.
Ben and Jerry's Benadryl. Yeah, I got some half-baked.
I'm Cherry Garcia is probably a top 5 ice cream for me. That's
good
like
fucking ice
so
cream,
good.
man.
I'll fuck up. Oh my god, dude! There's this. Oh god, there's this custard place near me, about a mile north of me.
Fuck 'em! There we go. Yeah,
Suck
eat it.
'em.
Eat it.
Get orbed.
It didn't do it automatically.
No, if you don't use it.
If you wail on it for long enough, they'll let you do it.
Sorcery that protect me.
Yeah, nerd.
It matters not. Come. Dash yourselves.
R.I.P. the OG late night snack. Yeah, COVID means no more 24-hour anything. Except McDonald's.
Toes.
Yeah.
Toes.
Remember when Walmart was open 24 hours? Now it goes like fucking 10. Or 11.
I hate horns, dude. Shut the fuck up, Brass. Get out of here.
Shut the fuck up, Brass. Get out of here. It's so good.
Get out.
Like, just all... Get the fuck out of here, Brass. What the fuck? Who do you think you're doing?
Boss got... Zoma do have some... Oh, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's bad. That's before Insoletta went up. No, that's so unlucky. That's really unlucky, dude.
No, gotta bring back Chet.
It's such
How many
shit.
people want to kick that bread? Well, that's
Cash
such shit
in
too,
the
because now he
unlucky
doesn't get.
voucher.
He didn't get Insulatol too.
I know.
We can insulate him from life's issues. Just gotta bring
Yeah,
him back.
you wanna have that on, and then so he can do the one thing he can do is he can clear all your buffs, but you still want to have Insulatol on. And honestly, the ideal situation you have with this boss is he will clear your buffs and then only hit one person. That's like the ideal turn. Yeah, mine is too. Chicago, for being such a big city, everything closes really early here. I did have Dairy Queen like a couple weeks ago though, and it was like for the first time in like almost a decade.
And that was just CVS hours all of a sudden in Chicago. It's like it's after 10, only CVS or Walgreens.
No, but dude, there's this fucking custard place like a mile north of me, and it's like a vanilla custard with like fresh cherries, and it is the best fucking thing I've ever had in my life. I would suck a toe for it.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks.
Toes are back.
Well, Sky got a couple things for us to do at night. Let me tell you, and it's called lose 70 games of Street Fighter to me.
That's a lot of games.
Cody, did you see that shit about Vayne getting hella buffed when you guys played him? But when you
I didn't know he got a buff. Hell yeah.
He got a buff like a while ago apparently, and like both you guys were like, yeah, this guy sucks, and I was getting fucking unbelievably cooked by him though. It's the Zangief syndrome though, where like the character isn't very good, but like at a low level before you like really understand like.
All his moves take up so much of the screen. You can just spam it if the person's not being careful. It'll just
yeah, and I love pressing buttons until I get acquainted with the game.
That's like, the way I get the broom right to the face. Let me tell you.
That's true.
Broom unlocked on my copy, but no.
Oh, that's right. You didn't have the broom. Yeah.
Oh, this is a fight.
Only flan. I made the only flans joke.
Oh, you did? Damn.
Yeah, I've not in a while. He's toxic at all rings.
Hell yeah. My boy is back.
Boys back in town. Boys back in town.
I still like playing the girl who changes form the most. What's her name? Vera?
Is that?
It's like a super.
Oh,
form.
that.
She's like the one who can like grab you and change her form. It's fun to condition people to block and then eventually use it to more.
I was getting fucking smoked by Tonio's Galleon too. That was rough. That like it. That you're playing a fucking like anime mini game against that. You have to like dodge 15 different things before you could even get mid-screen.
Yeah, he and I had some good games. It was fun.
Cause like he just that character shuts down Catalina's nooch, and it's pain, man.
That's that command grabbing. Command grabbing all the little traps and like. Not only just traps, but frame traps. Grand Blue's a cool ass video game. I need to play more of that. Yeah, you're talking. I'm like, God, I gotta boot that up again.
Yeah, that game is sick. I haven't played it since you last played too.
Currently on Steam. Let me double check. Let me before I say something. Let me find out how many players does Grand Blue Rising have on Steam? 650. How many players does City of the Wolves have right now?
Well, 6, and they're all in Mexico.
280. So yeah, wow, that poor game. It fell right on its face, like right out the door.
You know what? That's what you get when you put a rapist in the game. It really is like a fucking monkey's paw situation too.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Man, I hope there's a new Fatal Fury."
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty good game too. I liked it. But for the little I played, but I don't know.
Yep, glad I did that. Glad I doubled up on healing.
Yeah, he's nasty.
No, he's still going down.
Yeah, like Magic Barrier in Insulatol make it kind of trivial, but then you gotta do that every turn pretty much.
Yeah, he debuffs so much.
But if he's got fuck, what is it? What spell or what item dispels? Because it looks like he has magic bounce on.
Right now he
does.
does.
Is that what that is? Yeah.
I'm not really using any magic to attack at the moment, though, thankfully.
Yeah, I've forgotten. Oh yeah, Vera's the one with the wind sword. That's right. That's the character. Yeah, you're right. That's the character that you were playing, right, Cody? Well, one of the.
Yes, I think. Yeah. Sky saw the light of the beautiful Vera gameplay.
Yeah, she's a really good.
Blizzard is. I'm happy with that. That's not a bad roll. 3 of those.
No, 3 of those in a row is nasty, dude. That is so rare.
I don't know. Now I need to get fucking Enchilado back up, though.
But yeah, the ideal situation is you get him in a loop where he's just casting the Dispel. Because he can do 2 or 3 turns each time, and if he does 3, then it's like... Oh, if it's like Dispel and then 2 AoEs, that's nasty.
Dispel, Dazzle, and attack.
Okay.
Seem to be taking a lot more damage than maybe he should? I don't know. Wait, did you get Wild Side, Frank?
No, I did not.
Wait, am I a monster tamer? What job am I?
You were a monster tamer to start.
You're a sage now.
Wait, do you have 3 sages?
No, 2 sages and a monk.
Oh, the martial art.
Or is that a monk?
Oh, I see what you did. You probably should have moved the monk to the 2nd place.
Yeah.
That's alright. It's not that big of a deal. But oh wait, no, hold on. Monk should have a what's it called? Ripple of Disruption or something.
No, I think it's a monk wrangler, not a monk. I think
that would be sick.
Oh, maybe it is. I can't see, dude. Like, I need to use magnifier. Hold on. No, that's a martial artist.
Okay.
No. Disruptive Wave is what Zoma casts on you. His martial artist is like Ripple of Disruption or something. I can never fucking remember Dragon Quest skills, but I think that's correct.
Oh yeah, this is only
close to clenching it.
Yeah, we're getting there. God, Monster Hunter's so strong. I hope they never patch it. Oh wait.
Oh no.
Yeah,
it's still probably really good.
I'm sure it's still pretty busted. Yeah, it's like so broken that I feel like it's like a nerf.
I think like that's like
right again.
Not Joey
and
Stables.
Someone get that man a lozenge. It'll get rid of the coffin.
Oh, we're dark orange. We're getting there.
You just sent him into an early grave.
Joey unstable. See, Crackle's worse than his Blizzard thing. That's what I was saying. I'd rather him cast the Blizzard rather than Crackle 3 times in a row.
The Blizzard with Enchilado is not bad. If you don't have Magic Barrier up, Crackle's gonna do you dirty. I remember this fight though too because I was getting really unlucky. He was hitting me with constant AoEs like this, like over and over and over again. Like, okay, that's actually pretty good.
All right, we're good.
All things considered, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. Damn, you fucking
like to
that was so fast, bro. Woo! Let's go.
You pour that in game up.
You have done well to defeat me.
Shut the fuck up.
But whilst there is light, so too must there be darkness. I see that which is to come. Another shall rise and take my place.
If you suck my toe, my life depended on it.
Open your eyes.
His single toe.
And when he comes, you will be powerless to protect your craven kind, for you will be long dead.
Toma.
Toma! Yeah, that was right there, too.
Speaking of characters named Toma and Akira Toriyama. I'm pretty sure one of Bardock's comrades was named Toma.
Do you think Zoma's wearing any underwear? Like,
No.
when he just tell, do you think he just basic instincted everybody in this party?
No,
100%.
Yeah, he's going commando.
When he gets up out of the throne, he like uncrosses his legs, like, yeah, here we go.
The Sharon Stone of light. That's what he was doing to y'all.
Sharon Toes of Light. That was bad. That was terrible.
That's what we were talking about earlier. If you want to do some Sharon Toes, but apparently
God
I'm the
damn
only
it.
one.
I set it up and he knocked it down.
Oh damn! Well, hello frame rate.
Right? Oh yeah, it's really bad.
Goodbye frame rate.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I can't believe Droopy's fucking dead.
The Switch lasted 8 years.
What's this? Treasure chest?
Oh, we didn't go through here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah. Because you get, what do you get here? So you get a really good item here. I think with the
Isn't it an armor or shield or something?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Wizard
missed this
Blade.
spot.
The Wizard Blade.
Shut the fuck up, man.
I'm happy that got you, Joey. Oh, it's the Wizard Blade. What? Mysterious
Now available
power.
at DQ.
I can't cast spells?
Nah, you gotta hoof it.
John! Fucking hate you, dude. Fucking hate you.
Hear it, and I'm happy I didn't.
You said DQ because you got the Blizzard Blade.
Oh,
you flipped it
my
upside
God.
down.
God damn it.
Very
well,
nice.
you just listen to John. I honestly, I do catch like 90% of what John says, but every once in a while, one does go under the radar, and it makes me sad. Oh, you know what I did? Speaking of fighting games, I platinumed both versions of Under Night because it took like 2 minutes.
How did it only take 2 minutes? What'd you have to do?
Not literally. It took like maybe 3 hours for each. Like, you just have to beat arcade mode a bunch of times and then beat like a couple of the solo things and do a combo trial, and those are not very hard. Although, I will say, on a stick, I could not do it. I could not fucking do those combo trials. But like Hitbox, I could do it every time. But on an arcade stick, dude, I have no idea. I just can't use it.
One's a cheat box. Oh, a hero shield.
Shut the fuck up, Frank. My name's Frank. I'm MASH. And then I get mad when other people don't MASH. And then I say it's cheating.
You wish.
I can't do the combo trial because they're too hard. But using the hitbox is cheating.
No, Joey, you can't give Frank shit about that. You know, you direct that at me.
Wait,
what? The one who complains about not being good at fighting games. Well, I say
it's because you haven't really played any. You know, you just gotta.
No, it's because what I always say, like my brain, my eyes, and my hands fall out of sync way too fast.
Yeah, but dude, you could literally play most fighting games with like the reactions of a 10-year-old and like be acceptable at them. You just gotta learn nudie. If you learn neutral, that's all you gotta do. My issue is that I get stubborn and I don't play neutral, and I'm like, I want to hit you with all my buttons. I want to jump in and do the slowest attack I can, so I get anti-aired every single time because I'm very slow.
Yeah, I mean, there's that, and also like no fighting games really appeal to me. So
because you don't play. Actually, I was gonna say because you don't play anything after the year 2000, but there's so many good games before that.
And also because just like I don't care. I mean, like you say that, but I bought Claire Obscure.
What does that have to do with fighting games?
That's just games in general.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, desperately trying to find the okay, Lumen Stars.
You did it for dude. Don't fucking lie, Drew. But you did it for Ben Starr.
Ben Starr is in it.
Yeah, he's
a
what's
voice.
his fucking one of the guys.
I didn't know that.
Andy Serkis too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Really? Huh.
He's the
The
villain.
acting in that game is actually pretty stellar.
Really?
Dude, Charlie Cox. Charlie Cox is Gustav.
Seriously?
That's
Wow.
crazy, yeah.
I actually didn't know about any of this.
Yeah, I didn't know it either until I booted it up, and I was like, "Is that fucking Daredevil?"
All I knew about Claire Obscure was that the basic premise is very similar to Final Fantasy X, and
yes, a little bit, yeah.
And the baguette sword. Those are the only two things I knew.
were you on my stream when I got the baguette sword? I was crying, bro. That shit had me in tears.
Yeah, that's how I learned about it.
They added that.
Now I know that it has like an all-star cast.
Claire Obscure. I gotta hop on. I only played the first act of the game.
I actually managed
I ordered
to
my
roll
copy,
credits
but
on
it
that
won't
one.
be here till
Oh, you finished
July.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't been playing like anything but fighting games.
Gel's nice looking now. Isn't that nice?
Look how pleasant.
The whole place is nice and fancy.
It won't be here till July, but whether I'll be able to replace my TV to play it, that's another story.
Sky.
Clive and oh yeah, that's right, because what's her name is Shadow Hearts VA.
Oh, Jennifer English.
In it too.
Yeah, Jennifer English. Yeah, I wanted to call her that, but I was like, wait, that sounds racist, because she's British. So I didn't want to.
No, it's literally her name.
Wait, Cody, rate England.
Like as a country?
Yes.
Their cuisine or
just
all...
rate. Don't fucking ask questions, Cody. Rate England.
A solid 7 on 10.
Wow. Okay.
That's the most generous thing anyone's ever said about Britain on this show.
I don't want to eat their food, but you know, they said.
I did, Billy. I did. Okay. No. Last time. No. You fucking lying sack of shit.
I don't know. I heard
two different things.
Hold on.
Not only is she stinky, but she lies too. I said Britain last time, and this time I didn't want any equivocation, so I said England. So Drewby, rate England.
6 at best.
That's a little better. So I think Cody was grading on a scale. I think he was doing a little bit of.
See, this is why we have to lift weights, because we're talking good about.
7 out of 10. What the fuck you giving that? What is that 7 for?
They lost 3 points for putting beans on so many things.
Well, what the 7 fucking points, bro? That's a lot of points.
Well, they have.
they have sexy accents.
The accents are okay. They have
that nice rainy weather.
We all said like 4 or 3 last time.
They have big clock.
They have a really big clock.
They have big clock.
It's a nice size clock.
It is.
It's a big clock.
I heard the big ones
bigger
hurt.
than average clock.
They have double-decker buses. That's kind
News
of
of thy
fun.
deeds.
And if a double-decker bus.
They have pubs. They have pubs that have been open for hundreds and hundreds of years. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, I think architecture would have to be. All right, I'm gonna drop it to a 6. Fair.
They
think of any redeeming qualities.
It's the home of that famous play, right? You know, Bill Shakespeare.
Though it seemeth that dread Zoma's
Bill
demise
Paxton,
hath
huge
sealed
fan.
the doorway
Bill Paxton, famous UK architecture.
must now take its
Oh,
first
no.
steps as a world in its own
I'm
right.
sealed off from
It
my
must
world? That
emerge,
sucks.
Blinking into the
Oh, well.
dawn
Yeah.
of coming. All is thanks to thee and thy companions.
Well,
It's
thou
like
art a hero
duly tragic because
without
the
equal.
character who's been the nicest to you is your mom. Now she's just never gonna get any closure on this one.
I do hereby bestow upon thee our
I mean, you saved your
kingdom's
world.
highest honor, the title of
Frank, did you play
which
DQ11?
meaneth dwelling land in
Yes.
the ancient tongue.
Did you
A
finish
name befitting
DQ11?
the
Not
land's
the second
chosen
part.
hero.
That game's long.
Wait, there's 3.
Thou
Yeah.
shalt be known to all.
There's 3 big parts. What was the last thing you saw in it?
I don't know. I gotta go. Something with time travel.
The
or something
story
like
of
that.
Erdrick's
Oh, okay, so
deeds
you
shall
finished
take
the
its
second part.
place
That's the
amongst
third part.
legends of our
Okay,
realm,
yeah.
and shall ring down through the ages.
Okay, so there's something that you didn't see in it that actually pertains to a little something else.
Yeah,
Actually pertains to
I'm vaguely aware of what you're talking about, but
yeah, it shouldn't have been fucking. Dude, I hate credit rolls when they don't need to have. Nier, get the fuck out of here, Yoko Taro. I'm so
It's
sick.
so
of credit
funny that
rolls.
they call that like endings. It's just chapters. Nier.
It's just
I see you.
chapters.
Oh,
Right.
dang, the ladies are here.
Ooh, hotties.
I
We got
still
some
need to get
fucking
Okamana.
hotties. So Dan, we finished the Dragon Quest.
We did it. We did.
oh shit, yeah, this is the first Dragon Quest that's been on Super RPG Friends.
And it will
What's
be
everyone's
the only
favorite
one.
NPC.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I think like in time there could be another on here. Like
5? Maybe? No, 5 was. I realized streaming 5 was pain.
yeah,
But five is a really good story.
It's
though.
a great game, but yeah, that's a tough stream.
it's hard to say because like I know that like starting with 5 they start getting a lot longer. But
So
Little
Frankie,
Genghis
hold
Core.
on, I want to hear the end of the game. Past the legend of the
No.
realm as Erdrick, hero of the land. But when celebrations finally died down, our hero was nowhere to be seen. Nice job on the level up. You only left a sword, a suit of armor, a shield, and an amulet behind. And those became
I want to
great
hit the end of the
treasures
game. Nice job on leveling up.
Erdrick's sword, armor. I was talking to the main character. Shield and mark is. Oh, okay. That last
handed down through the generations.
These were the
thought-
seals of salvation sown. Yeah!
So I thought that you were the descendant of Erdrick in 1 and 2.
You are.
Yeah. But they said he just pieced out. That means he had a kid and then vanished.
Yeah, well, that's the seed of salvation, baby.
Gotta get cigarettes.
Yeah, because everyone was like, "Yeah, he didn't hang out, but he did make a lot of kids before he left."
Yeah,
If there's grass on the field, brother, you play ball.
It didn't
Yeah,
have voice acting.
Unless you're the singer of Lost Prophets.
There, oh god, yeah. There's like a headcanon, at least among like a lot of Japanese fans, that like he boned a female Sage party member. But you know, that's neither
Why's
here nor
it gotta
there.
be a sage? Is it
Yeah,
a green-haired one?
I don't. I maybe I don't fucking know. Like it's something that's been
Can't
going
believe
around for a
Joey
while.
got M-pregged.
Oh god. I'm sorry, Joey. I
Bun
didn't
in the
mean to
oven.
do this to you.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
you better,
he
better
had-
get your use out of the Dragon Quest emotes.
Yes, guy.
All we know is that he had it. Erdrick had at least one kid, and then that kid had to have had at least 3 because Wait.
I think it's 100 or 200
no.
years after.
Oh, I'm the
Yeah.
timeline is mixed up. Like
yeah.
it's Dragon Quest 3, 100 years later, Dragon Quest 1, and then however many years
Yeah.
after that, Dragon Quest 2. So
Yeah, not too many. I think it's not as long as I think between 3 and 1. But this is actually a quadrilogy. Believe it or not, there's not 3 games. There are 4 games.
Dragon Quest Monsters.
11?
No, actually, well, okay. If you count spin-offs, is more because the Builders games are 1 and 2, and like whatever, how other spin-offs.
Yeah, but the Builder's like alternative history,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. At least 1 is. 2 is kind of like a little bit more.
So many, Billy.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got you. I just remembered.
Saga?
You fool.
Shut the fuck up. Saga is a general term. Quadrilogy is based masculine alpha. Saga's
like
beta.
Yeah, like
That's what we're all about here on the Super
you-
RPG friends.
yeah, like the title, like Frieza Saga, Namek Saga, Imperfect Cell Saga. These have nothing to do with numbers.
Yeah, those are
Masculine.
Mpreg Saga. Now, if it was S, capital S, lowercase a, capital G, lowercase a, then it's fucking.
Then it's
Damn.
Saga.
Yeah.
That's
Saga.
Saga.
Yeah. Saga.
I wouldn't put it past Kawazu to name a Saga game that.
Saga. I don't know. We need unlimited
Saga Squared.
too.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. That Saga's feeling pretty limited.
I think there's a stinger, right? They added an after credit stinger for this one.
Yes, yes, there is. It leads directly into 2.
That wasn't in the original, right? I don't.
No,
remember.
this is a new one. Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
the screen
so
has gone dark.
This part of the song a lot.
Yeah, there's some like pretty. So this is more like the arrangement of the song and not the composition itself. There's what's I gonna say? Oh yeah, so Builders 2 expounds upon the villain of Dragon Quest 2 because like all the early Dragon Quest games and pretty much throughout Dragon Quest's entire series, the final boss is usually some kind of like you thought the villain was this guy all along, but it's really this secret evil. And 2 has one with this demon Malroth who you just don't really know anything about. But Builders 2 tries to make a whole story about it. So that's just
who's the dupe villain? Hargon?
Hargon. Yeah. Okay. It starts with an H.
Hardon?
Yeah. Hardon. Yeah.
Hardon.
The boner of Dragon Quest.
That's his name.
Hardon the boner man.
Hardon.
Butch.
Okay, that's my least favorite Mega Man X Maverick. Rough Hardon.
Big McLarge Huge.
I really like Dragon Quest III, man, but it's delayed. I like Dragon Quest III, but I think like I didn't realize that how many times I played it and how little I had to really say about the game while you're playing through it. You know, like at first I was like, oh yeah, we can talk a lot about it, and there is a lot to talk about, but it's like a very I don't know. It's sort of almost like pretentious because to like really get the most juice out of this game, you really got to dig into the series as a whole, right? So you have to like, I don't know, you have to be like, this is a reference to Dragon Quest 7.
Yeah, I think, like the game has a lot of meditative qualities outside of that, which I mean, this format doesn't really.
Yeah, like Dragon Quest III, it's a really good game, but its emphasis on the game part.
Yeah, and it's like really open to.
Yeah, I think Frank hit some moments of zen while we were screaming, though. I think we helped.
Yeah, I watched him lock in emotionally and gameplay wise.
Yeah, like it's a really good game. Especially like keeping in mind like this was originally a Famicom game, and that the scale of it is basically still intact from what it was. Like they added a few things, but
look, it says Frank. Frank, says Frank. There it is. It's me. It says my name.
That's Frank right there.
It's me. Want to see how I got these scars?
Excuse me,
Your Majesty.
Oh.
Fear not, for I will see that thine offspring grows into a fine leader of the land.
Now you get to play as this guy the whole time.
I promise.
May I swear. That's his name. It just came to me now.
They should fire that priest if he's high.
The name of Hargon.
The Dragon Quest. Oh, Hardon.
Ooh. Yeah, so because I think
that was kind of cool. They had him do the cloak motion too. I didn't catch that the first time. Yeah.
So a little bit of a teaser.
Oh, that's kind of cool that they do that.
Yeah. So we're gonna stream 1 and 2 when it comes out. No.
I mean, like, Dragon Quest 1 is not a long game.
It's short, yeah.
Dragon Quest 1's so short.
Yeah, you can get through that in like 2-3 weeks tops.
I'm guessing the HD remix, which is what I'm going to be calling these from now on, is probably a little longer, but I can't really see it being longer than like 10 hours unless there's like some huge extra post game.
Yeah,
10 hours. 10 hours is a little generous.
Because like, the one-on-one combat gets pretty dry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of short games, now that we're done with Dragon Quest, you guys want to know
Xenoblade Chronicles X?
Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Frank's gonna do post-game content.
Short games. That's definitely a short game.
It's a brisk 120 hours.
You guys want to know what game we're doing next on the show? Huh? Time for Legend of Zelda. Yeah, Sky. That's what I'm gonna hit with them. Time for Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link.
Close. It's Nintendo related, I think.
Robopon 2. No.
Don't edge Onyx like that.
Listen, I'm making changes so I could edge Onyx and actually get him to completion, okay?
Why don't you complete Robopon 2 first, fella? Let me tell you.
That's how you do it. We are doing a beautiful shitpost of a series next. We are playing Quest 64 for the Nintendo 64. But I'm doing my best to assemble all of the Quest 64 defenders, the Quest 64 lovers of the internet. Can
I just say,
Soul's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. So funny enough, Soul actually streamed Quest 64 on Cerulean Skies a long time ago. Not the whole thing, not to completion. He just edged Quest 64.
I used to play bass for the Quest 64 defenders.
Why you gotta be like this, man?
Hey, you know what? I've gone without it for a long time. For your sake, let me have it.
All right, you get one. I haven't played Quest 64 pretty much since it came out, but I don't hate it. I kind of like there are things that are really fucking terribly annoying about it, but as a whole, the game isn't that bad. It's just like it's messy and short, and it's got some cool ideas for sure. I wouldn't call it great, but it's really not bad. I feel like fucking early YouTubers ruined the perception of that game, where people started parroting opinions, and like a lot of the game's subsystems, like admittedly you don't ever really have to use. And I remember that even from when I was a kid. But I remember it being sort of confusing. But I'm a fucking huge elements slut, and that game has some elements.
Yeah, I'm curious to find out if I just have Stockholm Syndrome from getting a 64 and being an RPG guy, and that was like all I had before I found Ogre Battle. So like I think I convinced myself that I liked it by just like slamming my head against it for long enough. So I'm excited to see how I actually feel about it in the end. I'm excited Treaky's going to be on the first episode, and if you haven't watched Treaky's video,
that's a good get. Yeah.
Frank, you were an N64 kid before you were a PlayStation kid?
I was, because my mom thought that PlayStation had like games with blood on it, so I didn't play a PlayStation till my half brother bought one with money from his job, and he bought Twisted Metal 2, which was a game with blood, and then I stayed up to play it. Then when he moved, my mom just bought it from him, basically, so I could play it because I was obsessed at that point. Newsflash, Joey is a huge slut. It's true. It's true. We have another person who's going to be a guest on the first episode, most likely. The guy who runs the Quest 64 official account.
Oh, you talked to him?
Yeah. Treaky said that he was totally down with it, so
that's awesome.
That'll be great.
We're gonna have the ultimate Quest 64 defense squad on the first episode.
That's crazy. I'm stoked. Yeah, is it gonna be this Tuesday, or are we taking this off?
No, because John's gonna be gone for 2 weeks. So, we're not going to start it without John. So we'll probably do some stuff in the meantime, because we usually do a week break in between main series. But we'll probably me and Joey will figure out something. I shot you a couple ideas in the chat that maybe we could do leading up to that. But once we have a solid date down, I'll definitely let you guys know. And don't worry, I'm going to reflavor everything to be Quest 64 flavored. That'll be Quest 64 should take the rest of the year. It should honestly only take like 6 or 7 episodes.
3 weeks?
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty short. It's like,
it's not a long one.
12 hours.
12 hours, yeah.
12 hours is generous, yeah.
It has a little bit of an addicting grind system in it, but I don't think I'd have any patience for it now.
Yeah, getting a new spell always felt really cool, and I remember being as a kid, I would restart the game as a kid just so I could like go full in on another element, just because I was trying to learn, you know, what spells you get at what level and stuff like that, so I could actually try to plan something. Little did I know the technique is to just go all in on Earth and just use that magic armor and avalanche for the entire game.
Yeah. I think Nintendo Power taught me that. There was something that did. Maybe it was I don't know. Something taught me that, though. I didn't learn it organically.
can always look through all the back issues of Nintendo Power, see if it's in there.
Dude, I used to have every episode up until like I literally had issue 1 through 100, and my fucking dad threw them all away.
No.
After I fucked my dad that many times, he threw away all my issues.
Ungrateful. Ungrateful.
You
That's
can
way
say
too expensive.
that gave me issues, but what can I say?
I think you just did.
Good lord. No, Dragon Quest was a lot of fun, and I'm happy we finally got to do like a Dragon Quest on the show because it had to happen eventually, and it was definitely a good ass time. Actually, hold on, before let me switch back.
Dragon Quest 64.
Because I want to see.
Interesting.
Let's go to the let's update it. No, let's go to the bar and see everyone who's in Alahan.
Oh,
Yeah, let's see all the guests.
That happened.
That hits harder than the credits.
Right? I know. I was like, nah, that'll be so cool. Yeah, Quest RPG.
Damn, that like got me like a little like fuzzy feeling. Well, there's technically a lot of post game, not a lot, but there's a nice little bit of post game.
Fun's just begun.
Yeah. Oh, how fun! All right, let's see here. Super Quest friends for the next few weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sucking on my
I'm excited. Next week, me and Oliver are probably gonna play some Zone of the Enders too, which I love that fucking game. So that should be a good time.
Me whining about Zone of the Enders in chat worked.
Yup.
Wait, that's the PS2 one, right? Second run?
Yeah.
Is that PS? Okay, yeah.
I heard it's a pain in the ass to emulate, so I might look into if the remaster's on sale, but we'll see.
Yeah, let's see. It's on Steam, I think. I think I have it.
Alright, guys. Oh, wait, these are just randoms. Alright, yeah, look, we got Modular, Dookie Shed, James, Treaky, PF Game. Oh, the Physically Fit Gamer. Yeah, Physically Fit Gamer. Joe, Drewby, Eriqua. Who's Eriqua? Oh, yeah, Erica. Yeah. Eriqua. Who's Eriqua? Ken, Keo, Fahoozle, Wreckage, Charlotte, and good old Cody Egmo. Back from
that
his
was our boy.
adventures. Yeah.
He was our
back from jail.
Man. Wait, where's Drewby? Was Drewby there?
Right there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm looking very extra.
Maybe I'll try to take a bunch of screenshots of this and cut them all out and like make a picture with all of our sprites. That would be kind of cool.
Other than Cody, everybody here was extra because we didn't use any of them. So it's
Cody, you're the only one who got out of the basement. Like,
yeah, I planted a seed there, a seed of salvation.
Everyone else is just playing poker the whole time.
Cody was causing civil unrest.
Yeah. I never think I'd make a good mayor, and I'm glad this kind of brings home what I already knew.
You're like, now I know.
Cody Egmoberg, you outgrew it.
Yeah.
You really lost yourself to capitalism, brother. You started buying all these keyboard parts.
I'm so crazy for capitalism.
You know what? He got us the orb.
He did. I got
It's
the orb.
true.
He did.
In the end, we couldn't have done it without him.
Look, could you do this? Have a switch puller without capitalism? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Capitalism innovated.
Yeah.
Solid argument.
Mm. Yeah, it sucks what you did to those people, Cody, but it's fine, dude.
You got yours. You were thrown in jail for like
were
a couple
jealous
weeks.
of my success.
Look, Silvar was my mayor. Okay. He was. The same way it goes in anyone else's game when somebody is the mayor.
The same way it always goes whenever the mayor is a lawyer.
True.
Oh yeah, he's a lawyer.
We're
lawyers. Do you remember that from It's Always Sunny? I'm sorry. I'm just like, do you remember the thing from the TV?
I remember the TV show. I'm gonna show him my toy next. That was my favorite bit, was Frank's most autistic moments on stream as I showed you plastic toys in my room midstream.
Oh, I love that though. Cody got some plastic toys. I saw some Gundams.
There is a Gundam behind me. I built one the other day. I haven't built one in forever, so I was like, you know what? Picked up a little HG kit.
Build?
I was embarrassing. I don't know which one it is.
What is
I was
it?
dragged
Show me.
to
I got
Hobby.
you.
I was
Bring it
dragged
up.
to Hobby Lobby last week, and they had like kits for 40-60% off, and one of them was Optimus Prime.
Hell yeah.
Hobbert Lobbert.
Yeah,
Lobbert.
Robert Lobbert is crazy.
I think it's from Witcher Mercury.
Yeah, that's the Elfrither, I believe.
Yeah, I think that was
really cool, actually.
Definitely a Gundam.
You see the one I've been working on, Cody?
Jean-Claude Van Damme, Gundam.
Oh,
Big
that
old
thing's
one.
He's
big.
got light. Show him the lights, Frank.
Hold on, all right. Let me turn
Show
the
me
light.
the lights,
Let me-
Frank.
Let me show you my lights.
Oh,
Yeah, Chip.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be more impressive.
I was thinking like the unicorn one that I've seen that like the whole chest lights up. But still, that's cool. I will take it. That counts. I don't have any other fun things to show off. Sorry.
Okay.
Unless y'all.
I see
wanna
your
talk about
arcade stick
keyboards.
though.
That's pretty.
Oh
Wait, is that a
yeah,
stick or leverless? I can't
that's
tell.
leverless. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
snack box. I printed out art from Sea of Stars, which is a game I didn't really particularly love, but I like the art, and I put it on there, so it was kind of fun.
It's a lot of buttons.
It's a lot of buttons. I have a custom arcade stick that my friend got me for my birthday that's in storage. I feel kind of bad about that. He like commissioned art from DNF Duel, which is what I was playing at the time.
Dude, you played DNF Duel? What the hell?
Yeah,
That's
any
kind of
fighting game I'll get.
Were you an old
weird
school
into.
DNF player?
No, actually, I didn't know anything
okay.
about DNF.
Okay.
I was just like, the animations in this game looked sick,
I
and
grinded
then
the
I
shit out of that free-to-play Korean game as a child with nothing.
Yeah,
to
I
play.
remember my
Oh
friends
God.
played it too. I think I made an account.
My free-to-play crack game as a child was Ragnarok Online.
Oh,
yeah, that
yeah.
was really bad.
I saw John's eyes light up. He's like, "Fuck yeah!"
Mhm.
You haven't lived till you've grinded for 6 hours for a freaking card.
I was a RuneScape man. Y'all know that. I've said it enough.
Mine was
it the
Diablo
Golden
and
Thief bug?
PS.
It was the Golden Thief bug for my assassin build, and I also needed what was the guy who added a ton of decks? It was one of the pourings, I think. A green one? I don't know.
We should play Ragnarok online, like 1,000 hours of it on Super RPG.
Is it even still up?
There's like
I'm sure there are
the
servers,
source code leaked, so there's 9 million private servers. You could get one with like quadruple drop in XP rate, and it would still be close to a
Still
normal
slow.
game. Yeah, it would still be like bonkers.
That was one of the first games I botted.
Yes,
You bought it?
my friend bought it looking for because if not, it was just ungodly
Unbearable.
hours.
I
Yeah.
thought you were saying you bought it like a child. And you're like, I bought it.
I bought it.
I bought it. I bought it. That game. It was.
I bought it.
Free to play.
But when I do it, it's called popping. So.
I remember my MMO experience as a child. I got Star Wars Galaxies, and then my mom saw that you had to pay a subscription and was like, I'm not paying for a subscription for this, so I never got to play
Wait, was that the one that started out really good and then got the fucking worst patch? Or was that
Yeah.
another start? Yeah,
Like,
because that one was sick. I
Yeah,
remember
like
playing that back in the day for a little bit.
yeah, like it didn't take too long before they made it a lot easier to become Jedi, and they totally ruined the game, from what I understand.
Yeah, that shit was like that's the old school MMO kind of
Yeah.
vibe, and I
there's like some private servers up there that apparently people swear by, but you got to put in the time.
Yeah, it's tough, but because Phantasy Star Online's out there, and it's like, what else?
that's also free, right? It's free and it's the best one. So what
Yeah.
can you do? Like
I
because that game is so grindy, but it's
Maple
also
Story.
like Maple Story. Oh, I played Maple Story
I
too. I
a lot
hated
of Maple
Story.
Story.
PSO best, yeah, dude. Del
Killer
Role.
music.
I didn't play PSO. I have the two. I got it on Dreamcast. I got both versions on Dreamcast, but I played PSU. online.
Oh yeah, I
on
remember
360.
that. Yeah, I remember you saying
Yeah,
that.
which like man, like that game is stiff as hell, but I liked it. Me and my friends went sicko mode on that for a few months.
A PSO is incredibly stiff, dude.
Yes,
but it's good
stiffer than Universe.
Way more stiff. But like,
damn,
it
that's
feels
saying
better,
something.
though. It's really weird because it feels better.
Yeah, because
Like-
I did sample PSO when I got it for the Dreamcast, and yeah, I agree. It does feel better than PSU.
And it's one of those, and it's the Dreamcast version is really good, but the GameCube one like really refined that game to me. And like you can pretty much play the GameCube version on Blueburst, which is free.
Really?
Yeah, it's
you gotta get the
Blue
broadband
Chew, or-
adapter, but
it's Blue Chew, yeah. Well, no, yeah, because like trying to have to fucking, like set all that private server stuff up for Dreamcast or GameCube is just not worth it. Where Blueburst is like, you literally there's servers in. Yeah, but there's servers that are literally just, and they added it right when we started playing too. But there's servers that use all the GameCube balancing. I think it does have some of the Blueburst quality of life, like you can see enemy bars and stuff. But I think you could turn it off. I forgot. I get it.
Bye, Billy. Have a great night.
Bye, Billy.
Have a good night,
Thanks
Billy.
for hanging out.
Wow. Okay. Fine, Billy. Whatever, man. I guess. Whatever.
But yeah, like PSO, like I
night.
should get onto Blueburst at some point, but
Not hard to convince me and Joey to play Blueburst with. I promise. It takes
yeah,
very
I mean
little.
like obviously like part of it would be like just research to be like, okay, this was like the closest thing to a console MMO at the time, but also just like I'm just curious.
It's sci-fi Diablo.
Diablo 1 PS1
Big
came
Diablo
out before
vibes.
that. Yeah.
Diablo was on PS1 and it was online.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well,
was
not
PS1
online.
Online?
Local.
Yeah,
okay.
No, it was
How
not
the
that was local
fuck did they
multiplayer.
get online?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I don't remember. I thought I would have heard about like some kind of modem for the PS1.
Yeah. But I mean, the thing is that not many people at all played GameCube PSO online.
Yeah, because like
you needed
you needed the broadband adapter, and also it was one of like 8 games made that
in the
actually
US
used...
there's only like 2. There was only PSO 1, 2, and episode 3.
Yeah, and then like
And Mario was Mario Kart online?
No, it wasn't online, but it did use the adapter for LAN.
Wait, you need the broadband adapter for Mario Kart? Oh, wow.
Yeah, how else would they connect?
Yeah, I guess I don't know why I was thinking infrared. That would make no sense.
This is why I have 8 GameCube adapters.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, you got to put that setup through its paces for Double Dash LAN. You got it set up.
You gotta want it.
You gotta want it.
There's one other game too. I want to say it's a sports game. Was it 1080?
Yeah,
something
like
I think
that.
that one had online.
Yep.
Yeah, this came up in the Fun Factor Discord like a few weeks ago, and because someone brought up PSO, and kind of all went from there.
Yeah, I remember reading about that in Nintendo Power back in the day. But yeah, I think only PSO episode 1 and 2, and then episode 3 came out, and those were the only 2 like games that actually had it on NA, I think.
Kirby Air Ride.
Yeah. Kirby Air Ride, yeah. Also
no,
had
that
LAN.
just had LAN, I think.
Yeah, it was LAN.
I don't think that it had internet.
You know what fucks me up?
That game.
You know what fucks me up about PSO on consoles that generation? Like, you could play it by yourself on Dreamcast and on GameCube. The Xbox version,
it was
online only.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It had been something with the rights and licensing. I don't know.
That was probably like part of like the contract with Microsoft to push Xbox Live.
It has to be an Xbox Live, right? Exactly.
That was almost certainly what it was.
I had that version and I played it for a little bit, but I didn't. I was just so heavily, dude. I had a level 200 character with like insane gear in PSO 1 and 2 on GameCube, and then my memory card corrupted.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, I told the story.
Yeah,
that one hurts.
That's the shitty thing about like, cause like technically PSO is not was not an MMO. It was like an MO.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, like whatever Diablo is, that's what I would consider like a loot-based ARPG or whatever.
Well, more because like your progress isn't like stored server side; it's client side, which but I get it. Because otherwise you would need the internal storage. You'd need like a hard drive, which is why FF11 was able to work on the PS2. But it's like, goddamn.
Wasn't that stuff stored? Wasn't character data stored?
Server side,
client side though for FF11 PS2. I don't know. I don't know how it worked. I don't know because I never played it on PS2. I only played it on PC.
I'm pretty sure that like there was something stored on PS2, but they definitely had something server side for you because you had to pay per character too on top of your sub.
Yeah,
and you still have to.
That's
so
true. Right.
why would you do that if the character was stored entirely
locally,
client side?
Yeah, and they always want to store it server side to keep people from hacking.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, but yeah, because PSO was client side, you could hack, and there were people who duped shit. Actually, you could dupe stuff in PSO pretty easily. It wasn't that complicated. I remember doing it.
Trick with like the bank or something like that.
Yes, the bank, and you like close the menu.
You had to press like down X amount of times. It was some shit like that.
Oh wait, you know what? I think it's only Meseta. I think it only dupes Meseta.
I remember there was a way to dupe something else too.
There is a way to dupe items, but it was like more complicated. I never did that. I definitely duped Meseta though. Because there's like a limit. There's a bank limit on Meseta, and it's actually not that high.
Yeah. Onyx, you're more or less right. Halo 2 was the big one for online console games in the West, but like everything changed after that. But obviously, it's a different kind of game.
It was PSO episode 3 that really did it. That really brought the masses.
Yeah, that's where the heat came in.
Forefront.
All the boys in your high school were playing. They were skipping school to play PSO episode 3.
Yeah, they were crazy for it, and they had to get that PlayStation adapter to play Monster Hunter 1 as well.
Ooh, yeah, that's crazy.
I thought Monster Hunter 1 was on PSP.
That was PS2.
It was
the first Monster Hunter, I think.
It was. It got remade as Freedom Wars, and then Monster Hunter 2 got, well, not remade, but ported over. So 1 and 2 were originally on PS2, and then they went over to PSP.
Okay, I got you.
It's like a Capcom version thing, and there's like 3 different versions of each as well. Freedom Unite is 2, I believe. Yeah. It's 2. I never played those ones though.
Good thing we didn't attempt to do this last boss on Tuesday, because we would have been up here late, because it is already 10:30. We would have been here until...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been one... If we tried to do that on Tuesday, it would have been one of those times where we're like, we're so sorry, guys. It's going to be next episode. It's only happened
did
a
I
few
say
times.
Freedom Wars?
I
meant to say Freedom Unite. My bad.
And I was like...
That's a different game. My bad. Yeah.
Freedom Wars.
Freedom Wars. Never mind, Onyx corrected me. Okay, we're good. Yeah. In my head, I was like, I'm not going to say Freedom Wars. I'm going to say Freedom Unite. And I said Freedom Wars.
Thank all of you guys for joining us for Dragon Quest III. It's been a good time. I'm looking forward to the next game. In terms of our schedule, just pay it. I'll be sure to try to update you guys on social media and on Discord for what's going on with everything. But we'll definitely be doing something during these next 2 weeks. So we'll be around. Don't you worry. At this point, we will go around and do our shout outs, give a little final word on Dragon Quest III, and let us know what you're doing, where we could find you. Joey, I'll do your shout out. You want to get started?
Yeah, I mean, I did a video on Dragon Quest III. You can hear me gush about this game. I just like, I don't know. I felt like I wanted to talk about it, so I just made a stupid video on it a while ago. You can find it from my Twitch there. I don't know. I think it was really cool to play DQ3 with this group of people. I'm glad that Frank got to play it finally, and it's a classic for many reasons. It's probably my favorite in the series, next to 11, honestly. feel bad I kind of just talked over it the whole time, but I don't know. I also feel like that's kind of a good game for that. I mean, the whole point of Dragon Quest, the big reason why it got so popular is because it had that shonen appeal, not just because of the Shonen Jump connections, but it really did. It had that power scaling and that vibe of a shonen anime, right? And it's like when it's almost like Dragon Quest is this weird RPG where it's so like chill and I don't know, for lack of a better term, classic, that I feel like it's if I'm gonna talk over a classic RPG, I'm glad it's Dragon Quest, and I mean that respectfully. Also, the music, fuck you, Sugiyama.
It's okay, Joey. He's dead. You won.
Yes, I won. That was me. I killed him.
It was me, Barry.
Don't ban me on Twitch. Ooh, yeah, don't do that. But you can find me on Twitch here. I haven't been streaming that much lately. I've just been in kind of life crisis mode, so we haven't been doing that. I do want to do like a weird music stream soon. I want to some like music stuff I want to discuss. I'll do my best Anthony Fontano impression, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's all I got. Anyway, come hang out. Come give me one kiss.
One singular kiss. Ruby, my beautiful beloved, you want to tell us a little about what you do and where we can find you?
Yeah, I'm currently working on a big old video on Final Fantasy IX. Same kind of video as always. I've been in so deep on it for the last couple weeks, and I've still got time to go on it before it has to be done. You can find it here, hopefully on July 7th. But if you can't wait, then over on my Patreon, you can listen to the first 3 hours and 18 minutes of audio for literally just $1. In fact, the only thing about it is that it's still missing some cameos. One of them will be from Joie.
He's going to be recording that after the show.
Yeah, he's going to be recording that after the show. But other than that, it's a pretty sizable chunk of the video, and hopefully I'll be able to have the audio more or less done by Sunday night. But yeah, it's looking to be fun on a bun.
Hell yeah, definitely make sure you check them out. I love Ruby's stuff. And let's go with the lovely pretty Cody. You want to tell us a little bit about what you do, where we can find you?
Yeah, I do YouTube videos. I stream here like once every financial quarter, I'd say, give or take. But that doesn't happen a lot. So yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I just did a video pretty recently on Elemental Gearbolt, and I am still working on the next one. Last time I was on here, I said what the game I was working on was, and I dropped that game, so I'll never do that again.
What game was that?
I remember I was like, I think I'm gonna do Harvestella, and that shit never happened.
That's right.
Yeah. It is a good game. I do agree. And someday, maybe. But right now, I'm working on 2 PS2 games simultaneously, so I got to pick one.
Ooh, PS2.
Mr. Mosquito and Mrs. Mosquito.
How did you know?
Oh, well, you know.
The Mosquito verse is really deep if you just look hard enough.
Crazy.
Pretty Cody into the Mosquito verse.
Yeah. But my main shout out, I think Triki's latest video on Echo Knight was really good. So go watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it was.
That was a great one.
I forgot that came out.
Hell yeah. Johnny, my beloved, do you have any house updates or final words about Dragon Quest III for us?
Nope. I just really enjoyed it. It was a fun game. Didn't have a whole lot of plot for us to read to, but it was an enjoyable play for me when I ran through it.
Yeah, I remember when I came over to your house, like in December, November, we were talking about Dragon Quest III. You told me that of the NES games, it was the only one you hadn't played. How do you think it measures up to 1, 2, and 4, broadly speaking?
I think it's pretty solid. I enjoyed it. 2 was, like Joey said, not the greatest. But 4 has a place for me because I played it so much as a kid. So I really enjoyed that one. So I wouldn't put 3 above 4 personally, but maybe second place for it.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
Well, guys, I know I've said it 100 times. I really did enjoy this. It was nice to finally play this one and to see such a beautiful version of it and share that one with all of my friends. There's a lot of moments where everyone was doing their thing and I was just kind of paying attention as the one who hadn't played it. And it was cool to have those little moments with the game while everyone else was chatting and we were doing our thing and having our fun and stuff like that. And it was just a wholly interesting experience. I really enjoyed it. Maybe I'll poke around the post game a little bit, a smidge, but we'll see. I say that, but we know I'm just gonna boot up Dune after I get off. Like I said, the stream schedule for the next 2 weeks gonna be a little bit sporadic, but we will make sure to let you guys know what we're doing. And then, like I said, probably in about roughly 2 weeks, we will be back with the premiere Quest 64, which should be a really good time, and I'm honestly
a brand new game
playing it. Yeah, brand new, just came out. Quest 64 HD2D remaster. The 3D game. They HD2D'd it just to fucking get Joey. They went through all of the work.
It is 3D. It is 3D at least.
Let's see here. We're gonna be shooting a raid on over to Hungrygoria. You guys have been fantastic. Thanks for rocking it with us, kicking it with us, and we hope to see you guys again soon. We're going to close this show the way we've been doing it since day one, and that is with an Earthbound reference. 3, 2, 1. Fuzzy Pickles. Goodbye, Dragon Quest III. We'll see you next time.
That's boner.